Nice jab from Lipski, who's throwing a lot of combinations here early.
And a good low kick as well. Follow up that jab.
O'Neal's got to be very careful when she comes in range because of the right hander. Lipski. That right hand, she got her.
Yeah. Lipski is definitely getting the better of the striking exchanges. She just looks crisper. And she's also following up with a kick. Whenever she lands the two punches and Casey moves backwards, she follows it up with a kick.
Well, later tonight on pay-per-view, a heated rivalry caps off the year. One of the top pound.
So it's 32-15. Kick coming into the body by O'Neal. Lipski again circling round. A couple of jabs coming in by O'Neal. Shot coming in again as Lipski on the outside. O'Neal grabs Lipski, drives her up against the cage. There's a trip there by Lipski. Manages to get O'Neal down. Really good work. And O'Neal gets back up to her feet. Is there
Her taking damage will not deter her. She will stay on track. She'll keep trying. She will never give up on herself inside the octagon. But right now, she's got to find a way to change something.
She's trying real hard.
a bit of damage on the nose? Look like there's a little bit of... Don't know if there's a bit of blood, but there's some markings on the nose of O'Neal. Lipski, again, letting her hands go. It's been a really fun first round. This with a lovely straight right. Again, a couple of shots straight down the center. Lipski circling round on the outsides. As O'Neal comes forward, again, throwing in a shot. Lipski, again, letting her hands go. We've got O'Neal with a heavy outside leg kick. Shot coming in there by O'Neal. 1-2 straight down the middle. Lovely work by Lipski. Kick coming in there by O'Neal. We've got about 8 seconds or so to go in this round. Definitely feels like a Lipski round. Definitely feels like she's got the better of these exchanges. And I think she'll be pretty pleased with that, to be honest. Just as I'm pleased that we've managed to get back, even though we dropped the quality down to, I don't even know what we're operating on. We're operating on 696 by 392, whatever that is. 360p, maybe? Actually, 360p. Let's go. This is the quality that we deserve as a community. Can't trust a woman to fight. That's for her to win. Lipski's gas tank worries me, said Jobson. But O'Neal needs to get her on the ground. Right, well, we're just seeing a little bit of advice being shared as we're about to get going in round number 2. Again, if you are watching and you've not left a like, leave a like. It's greatly appreciated. We try to get to 1,000. If you are a fan of 360p, this is the place to be, man. Forget that 4K nonsense. No one's interested. Everyone's doing that. You've always got to be different. I'm bringing you the experience of what streams would have been like in the 1970s. Oh, early in the second round. Let's go. Let's go. She's unloading on O'Neal. O'Neal's down. Hammer fists here by Lipski. Elbows coming in by Lipski as well. Big shots raining down by Lipski. She's really going after it. O'Neal, though, is not out. She's clinging on to consciousness as these big blows come into the side of the heads. You can see that Lipski's shots, I don't think, are carrying much power. Oh, lovely change of tact there. Instead of just continuing with those shots, she's looked for rear nakeds. So she's managed to get O'Neal. Stretched her out the, oh, look at that. The arm is under. It's where it should be, but she can't quite get the squeeze. Armbar. She's gone for the armbar. She's, oh my God, it looks brutal. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Ah, she taps her out. She taps her out with an armbar. Oh, man, that arm was being bent backwards, man. It was one of them where I was like, I don't want to see it break. I don't want to see it break. I don't want to see it break, but I did want to see it break. That's the truth. I did want it to break. Break it, break it, break it. Man, she's so good that she went for the ground and pound. It wasn't working, so she went for the rear naked. Didn't work, so she went for the armbar. And the armbar was a thing of beauty, man. Man, oh, look at this. Look at this. So there's the arm. She's got it on. The arm, look at that. It's being bent backwards, man. That is, yeah, Joe Rogan says that is gross. That is, oh my God. She is so flexible. She is so flexible. Like, her arm is like doing this the wrong way. I can't get it any more back than that, which is pretty much a straight line. Hers was like the wrong way. Man, please don't break. Please don't break. But I did want it to break. So I'm disappointed now. UFC's rubbish. UFC sucks. We should have kept the arm was actually removed. Oh, crazy. She's going to weather this storm. Well, she didn't weather the storm. She ended up succumbing to the storm, but it was a big storm. It was a big storm. It was one of those storms that we talk about for years to come. It's a big win for her as well. That's a big win for Lipski. She was the underdog in this. And she was not favored. The odds was with O'Neal. As we said, the Tapology picks were with O'Neal. I was with O'Neal. It's the first one we've been off on tonight. So it's a big win, this, for Lipski. That's women's MMA for you, and it always goes this way. Always goes this way. O'Neal has been left with something to think about. She's a big prospect. She's now 4-2 in the UFC. That's her second loss in a row now, you know. She lost her last fight against Maya in March. It's been a bad 2023, man, for Casey O'Neal. So Lipski picks up the victory. What Performance. Winner by armbar, round 2, 1 minute 18. Dort Knight said, I'm really flexible in the gym. I can get my hand a vending machine in the reception. Let's go. California Love, shout out to you, my friends. Michael, shout out to you, buds. Fake fighting, that arm would have snapped off in real life. That's true. If that was outside a pub, that arm is getting detached. It's fake. It's scripted. Flipping scripted. Lipski clubs and subs Casey O'Neal in the second. What a win. Yeah, amazing. I need to get internet data on phone to scroll down. Lipski always shows out as the underdog. She should be ranked now. Ariana Lipski, well, she should be ranked now. She just beat number 12. Lipski looked incredible. What an incredible performance. Now, Ariana Lipski, well, she should be ranked now. She just beat number 12. Lipski looked incredible. What an incredible performance. It's the best that I've seen her look, says Kevin. Oh, man, every time you see that, look at it. Look at that arm, man. Looks brutal. It really looks brutal. This stream is lovely, says Miss Clown. Where's the bad refs when you need them? Yeah, man, that's a robbery. Flipping I'm so tired of these robberies. Flipping disgrace. I think, is she thanking Jesus a lot? Right, well, there we go. Done. We're moving on. It's time for Cody Garbrandt taking on Kelleher. That's going to be our next fight. Welcome to the top 15. There is Jessica Andrade. There is Buena Silva, making it clear she's got a big fight coming up. There's Molly McCann, the meatball. Come on, Paddy, says Molly, obviously there to support Paddy Pimblett. Right, 7 first-round finishes for Cody Garbrandt is pretty impressive. So he is 8-5 in the UFC. Won his last fight back in March. He's a boxer. He's got good speed, good footwork, good power, very athletic. Gonna look for the takedowns. His chin is gone. I mean, that is all anyone ever talks about, is the fact he's got no chin. If you can catch him with something juicy, you can put Cody Garbrandt away. He's a state champion wrestler, so he's got great wrestling. He's quite quick on the feet. His boxing is good, but it's the chin. Brian Kelleher is quite inactive. He's not fought in over a year. He carries decent power. He's got good boxing timing. He can be a little bit slow with his footwork, but he's not someone known for knockout wins. He's got submission wins. He's got decision wins. He's got a couple of KO wins, but one of them was like 6 years ago. In the past 6 years, since that fight, he's had 1 KO win. So he's not someone that's really known for that. So it's hard to say that he's going to be able to catch Cody Garbrandt with something that's going to put Cody Garbrandt away. So for that reason, I think a lot of people are looking at Cody Garbrandt as being the better fighter, because that's what it comes down to. It comes down to his chin. Is the chin going to hold out? Can Brian Kelleher find the shot that will put Cody Garbrandt away? Can he find that shot? So I have gone with Cody Garbrandt as well. I think Cody is going to get the job done. But let me know in the chat, which way do you think this one's going to go? Which way do you think this is going to be? Who do you think is going to pick up the victory in this next one? This is our second fight on the prelims. We're working our way towards that main card. Vicky said, might have something to do with him not having coaches. Michael said, who won the women's fight between O'Neal and Lipski? It was Lipski. Lipski got it done. Jobson said, Casey O'Neal is so slow. She was fighting so much slower than Lipski. It looked like a nightmare for Casey with how crazy the speed difference was. Yeet Guard said, if Garbrandt doesn't win, I hope he steps on Lego barefoot. James said, Days Abaddon match on Collision barely lasted a minute. James, hello, shout out to you. Colby is not cutting. It's part of why his gas tank is endless. He doesn't stress himself pre-fight at all. Miss Clown said, I like to stand in a bath of warm pies. That would be nice. I saw someone dressed as Santa Claus on a motorcycle ride by earlier. Okay, Sonny. Probably best to stay off the drugs. Yeah. I bet Dave skips that comment. What comment, buds? What comment? What comment? Because I'll read it. How about that? How about that? What comment? Yeah. You tell me the comment and I'll read it.
Over here, and you're just the regular version.
I've been here for hours, and Dave has only just noticed. I don't know if you noticed, but I've been battling a bit of lag dragon. I've been fighting a fight. I've been fighting a more vicious fight than any of the UFC fighters tonight. Days against Lag has been the real battle so far tonight.
Thundercats. Oh,
Justin said, "I can't believe Liv Morgan is a stoner.
Something to the table, and she can actually wrestle.
It's a disgrace. She should be appalled.
If anybody wants
I think
to
we're all disappointed in her."
Abaddon team. Julia
No,
Hart
I
showed up
actually
after
heard the
Abaddon's
rumor
match.
going around is that
They
one
got
of the
into
things
it.
found in her
Looks
card
like the
didn't
title's
belong
gonna
to
be on
her.
the line.
So
Sky
actually,
Blue,
this
who they
leads
keep
to
turning,
a bigger question,
Didn't turn.
which
Had a
is
match,
how do
didn't turn.
people know
Didn't turn.
that
Didn't
one of
turn.
those things
Turn
didn't belong to
tonight.
her? Because if
And
there's one
hell,
thing worse than a
Julia
criminal,
beat up Abaddon, and
it's
then
a
who
snitch.
sees Abaddon?
So if she's gone around
Thunder Rosa.
snitching that wasn't hers and
Guys,
she's
we got
dropped
the crowd
someone
chanting,
else in it,
Welcome back.
that's even
Yeah,
worse than
lightning
being a
and the
criminal.
Thunder.
So breaking news:
Lightning and the thunder.
Morgan.
Yeah,
She
do
might not be a criminal,
applaud that
although
kind of
she
history,
probably
my
still
guy?
is a
Like,
criminal
I find it a little
because she still
odd
had
how they all put,
marijuana,
like,
and that's
these
still
little-
illegal. in
I don't know.
Florida, so
I'm
she's still a
fully
criminal.
fine with this.
But she might be a snitch as well.
Chicks. Like, that might,
It just
that
gets
might
worse.
ring my
It just gets
bell.
worse.
Turner in the first place.
Right, Megan
Well,
Levy
yeah,
is
that's obvious. Yeah.
Like,
On
I'm
the
good with
mic.
it, but why did it happen?
They look like they
we're
were
building up to this next fight. Cody
Yeah, that's
Garbrandt,
just wishful
Brian
thinking.
Kelleher. Daze's favorite fighter is Song Yadong.
I'm
That's
going
that
with
guy.
Abaddon.
Hope
There
he's
you go.
doing well.
Which,
James said Sky Blue and Julia Hart
he
finally unite,
didn't.
but even better, Thunder Rosa is back.
Now I'm in commercial break.
Let's
Yes,
go.
we're up next, we're about to get Orange Cassidy, Freshly
Pantoja.
Squeezed versus the Bounty Hunter
Dax
Brian
Roy
Keith for
Val's
the
more
International
patient
Championship. And
approach
I'm
has
still
worked
thinking,
tirelessly
win, lose, or
on
draw, Brian Keith
improving
comes out
his
with an
for
AEW
his
contract.
first title defense.
or at
So
least the
we're
contract
just
offer.
seeing
Fair
Pantoja
enough. I mean, and he's been
training,
around
putting in the
AEW,
work.
did some Ring
I
of
think
Honor
he does
stuff.
it tonight. That's
Did a
our
couple
co-main
jobs on
event. I think he
Rampage.
gets
He
the
was
job
the
done.
talking point of Ring of Honor last night because of Stone Tippin
Unless
on
you
full
touch
blow.
kids and would
Well,
rather
and
snitch,
in addition
says
to that,
Dan.
he had to do double duty.
Unless
Back
you
out
touch
today.
kids.
Like, I mean, the man's getting a lot of
Well,
love.
I think
so
if you know someone that
yeah,
touches
you can
kids
figure out
and then
what
you
to do with
snitch on them, I think
I just think
I
it's
agree.
pretty.
That's probably
crowded
the
locker room
only
of
time
people
that it's
doing not
allowed.
much.
But that's not what she
What is
did.
AEW?
Exactly.
Well, I mean, not
I
touch
was gonna
kids,
say,
but like
that's a
she
separate
didn't
question at
snitch
this
on
point.
someone
It
that
doesn't
had
matter
done that.
who's there. You could
She
just say,
potentially
what is a
snitched
locker
on the
room
fact
crowded
that
not
some
doing a whole
drugs
lot?
that were in her
AEW.
car belonged to someone
Pretty
else.
much. I'm really intrigued
In
to see
my
what
mind,
AEW
that's
does
the worst
after
thing
the
you could ever
tournament
do.
and the double reveal.
That's the
Double has
worst
to be
thing you could
revealed
ever
at
do.
World's End. If it's not revealed
So,
at World's End or prior,
Liv Morgan's
just send
a
it
discretion.
Do we
That's,
want to take
breaking news.
inside tracks on who we think?
William said, even as a criminal, I would let Liv Morgan
Maxwell.
in my bed. I'm just, but what
You think
about
it's
as a
MJF?
snitch? We know
And
she's
their
a
point, if
criminal,
it's not
but
him,
what
it's
about
the
a snitch? Would you let a
outliers
snitch in your bed?
Jungle Boy or Ziggler?
Big question.
I didn't
Yadong
very
was
much see a valid
excited.
point of
Was
it being on
excited
Cole.
last week. Said
And
Scott.
At this point, I don't even know if Dave's fucking know.
Yeah, let me know which way you're going on this one. Then Cody
I just wonder
Garbrandt,
if
Brian
Cole's legitimately
Kelleher.
hurt, but like
Which
when
way
that
are we
man
going?
got out on the car, he
No
looked
excuses
straight
for
up
it.
like
Said
when
Miscount. I
MJF
agree.
came out in the Devil
I
outfit
agree.
for the first time we ever saw the Devil.
Colby calling out Wonder Boys,
Yeah, no, I
Karate,
mean-
Candy Van was
If
The
it's
Hangman
MJF,
thing
hilarious.
was a
That's good.
plan.
Was
The
very
Hangman
good.
thing was absolutely a plan.
It was very
100%.
good.
But
I
if it's
also
MJF,
enjoyed
to me,
the
it's a
moment
fail.
where
It's a
Colby
fucking
and Tony
horrible
Ferguson
fail.
were going at each other.
What view is not a
And
fail?
Colby
That's
was
the bigger
like,
question.
"Oh man, I was rooting for
need to
you,
pay it
like
off
you
with some
know,
story.
America and everything."
That
And
to me, like,
they
if
were
it's
like
people that are
all
already
heat with
like,
each
it's
other,
Cole's
and then
fault.
somehow they got on the
To
same
me,
page
I
and they
think
were both
Cole's
starting
really out.
chanting America.
I think Cole's the guy that
I enjoyed that
that
as
has
well.
to be the payoff. Cole
I
has to be
enjoyed
the
that.
one
I
that
enjoyed the whole
breaks MJF's
thing.
heart.
A lot of the
If
times
it's
those press
MJF,
conferences
been
can
there,
be
done that, why are we
bad.
doing it?
I've seen loads.
But
I mean,
it
I've
could be.
pretty much watched them all.
But then Cole's got to be
And
fine.
there's a lot of
He's gotta
times
fake
where
the injury.
There's
and
some
then
really
I
bad,
think we can all
cringe
admit
trash
that
talking.
it's
Like
not
people
them,
think
they're
they're
at least
Connor
playing
in
the
their heads,
characters of it's
but they're
Wardlow,
not anywhere close
and
in real
Kingdom
life.
and Roddy
And like some of the trash talking can be really
are
like
the
cringe.
minions. But
And
so if it's not Cole,
sometimes
which I
like
still
you can
think
just
would be
get like really
fantastic,
awkward
I
rubbish
just wonder,
questions. That happens a
is
lot.
he shoot
You
injured
get
enough
rubbish
to where
questions.
it's not him? So now
You
we got
can
to
get
fucking call an audible.
cringy answers,
Yeah, perhaps.
cringy
I
put
disagree.
downs,
Like I said, you
and
just talked
honestly,
about
we
this
just run out of time, and then they do the
with Julia
face-offs.
Hart,
I've
and
seen
it's
that
like, okay,
loads of
I think
times.
sometimes
This
an attempt
one,
to be tricky.
I mean,
you
it
end
was
end up
nice to
not
actually
telling you
have
the
some
story. It gets
talking
messy,
points. It was
right?
nice to actually watch
And
it, and
I
at the
think
end of it, go,
my
wow,
worry is
I feel
that
like
this
I watched some
double
of there.
idea, I thought it was
That was
great.
definitely
Talked
worth
about it,
watching.
and you
And
said it. I think
yeah, I
recently,
agree. Like the exchange
watching it
between Colby
today
and Wonder Boy,
absolutely.
and
It
him
has
like
become
talking
an
about him being a
afterthought,
paedophile and his
100%,
karate bus
as
and everything. That was great.
Renee Moxley goes backstage with the
His
Acclaim
little
right
weird
now,
thing he had
and
with Tony
their
Ferguson,
mic
that was
is going
great.
over
Obviously, the big controversy
PA
about
system, and you can hear it like a son
the
bitch.
comment about Leon's
Right.
dads. That definitely
So it
got
looks
people
like after
talking. So
the big showing last
yeah,
night,
I mean, it was definitely
Top Flight
noteworthy.
2.0 are going to go after these.
Definitely felt like
your
it was worth
trios
watching.
championship. We haven't seen a lot of these
Right,
things as of
we've
late.
got
Not a lot
Brian
of
Keller has
angle,
made his
not a
way
lot of
down.
story, not a
This
lot of matches
is
from the trios
our
champions.
second fight on the
Fair enough.
prelims.
Well, I did also like a lot of people pointing out how
Most ground strikes
it was
in a
around this time
UFC
last year where
bantamweight
Dante
fight,
Martin's leg was pointing the other way.
235.
and now he's out here.
Someone's got a
fucking
sign
putting
on
on stellar
Collision.
matches.
I'm here,
Right.
so I don't get fined by Danielson. That's a good sign.
Join them.
That says, not bad. James Man
miss.
pull in the night shift again.
Finally, some Thunder.
Thunder Rosa returns
We'll see
tonight on
what this means.
AEW. Good
Is she
for
going to tag with
her.
Abaddon?
I mean, it
Little
doesn't bother me because I
surprising.
don't watch Collision. So unless she's going to rock up on
That's
Dynamite,
where
which
you
she
get
might
her
do,
Kind of technically in
she's returned to a show I'll never watch.
Like, would she, like, yeah.
So it's kind of a
Very
little hard to get excited about
Right.
that, but I'm pleased for her that she's back.
This is a spoiler free
And maybe she'll end up on Dynamite.
turn over.
Cody Garbrandt making his way down.
But so next week in
Hans,
San
shout out to you,
Antonio,
my friends. I appreciate the kind words.
Holiday Bash, we're
Especially
getting
considering we're in
the Acclaim
360p.
versus Top Flight in action.
Oh, are we in
for the World
actually?
Trios Championship.
What is the most that this will go to? I mean, this is, even I know it's a
Tony's
disgrace.
swerving when she
Oh,
drives.
Or-
It's always.
Oh, yeah, that's sick. Have you seen those real guns
Here's the
that
thing
are
about that is
replicas? They don't
a
fire.
swerve is good
But
when done
like
properly.
everything else
I think
about
when
them
sometimes
is
an
legit.
attempt to
They're
be
like
uber
tiny
creative
little
or,
replica guns.
everyone's going to think this. So we
Awesome,
gotta do,
man, right?
again, I think with the.
I mean,
with the
I'm not a
double,
criminal,
with
and I'm not a
Sam
snitch,
Julia
so I'm
Hart,
not
things
to
that don't need to be
get
done.
on with it. But if you're in America,
Right.
then
As
it's
I've got
something you can.
OC coming out right now and
Oh no, this goes up
signing
to
autographs for the
480p,
little
man.
ones.
What are you lot moaning about? I thought we were only up to 360. What are you lot moaning about? I thought we were only up to 360.
Why
We
does
can go all the way to
Orange Cassidy
480.
always look like he's the
Oh,
guy?
Cody Garbrandt
I can all them.
is Kelleher at plus 160. Brian Keller, 5 years old, at 37 years
Are we
old.
getting this? Still dipping on football.
I mean,
Yeah.
the
yes,
boomer
as I've
alert.
got
Yeah?
the bounty hunter Brian Keith coming
Boomer
out right now,
alert.
and he's one of my favorite.
But we
unsigned
have
free
seen in recent years that the boomers, they just don't know when to die.
Yeah, I mean, he's done really well. And
So
I
he's
mean,
got a
another guy with
chance.
talent, with a personality, with an
He's
attitude,
definitely got a
with
chance.
a gimmick that he knows what it is. He knows how to present it.
He's already lost
And
all
I
his
think
hair.
there needs to be more of that.
He's already
AEW,
lost
more
his hair.
personalities in AEW.
Plus 160.
Yeah, it's great that you can do, a jackknife, twisting,
Brian
450, but we
Boomer
need
Kelleher getting his intro.
It's how can I connect you as a person?
I'm not a Cody
Yeah.
fan anymore.
And
I'm
about
going
the
Keller,
bounty hunter,
says
you can get
Vicky
one.
May.
I even understand
Do
why
you not like
people love
Undertaker?
OC.
As he
At
told
least he's
Deborah
some-
Tori Wilson,
got
was
his
hitting on
spin it. You
Storm
might think
Cold.
too much, not enough, whatever.
What?
But at least
What?
it's his.
Them little shin taps, were just really.
Here
for
is
me.
Cody Garbrandt then.
Sweet shin music, bro.
I like his red shorts.
We
Really
got
quite
2 more
striking.
weeks for the final SmackDown of the year. Yes, we do. We're
Right, here we go
TikToking
then. So Cody Garbrandt's in
Well,
like
didn't they
bright
tape,
red shorts.
Next
Oh,
week.
yeah, so they taped the last week, the
Looks
final
good. Brian Keller
SmackDown before at least the holiday
in
season.
Yeah.
whites.
Just last week or last night.
And
actually.
we're about to get
So
underway.
the next week's show will be a tape show, and then the following weeks we'll be back to live before we bring in the new year.
Cody Chance.
And the best part of that, guys, is it's WrestleMania season official. Like
boom.
once this
Here we
calendar
go.
click over, we're in the
Kelleher
we're
is
building towards
edging
Rumble,
forward. We got
which is
Garbrandt
already
on the
begun,
outside.
and then we're
Jab
heading
coming
to
in there
Perth,
by
and then we're heading to Mania.
Cody. Oh,
So,
shots there
wonderful
by
time of
Kelleher.
year
Kelleher
for us
back
wrestling
into
fans.
the center.
Oh,
Outside
we're-
leg
yeah,
kick there
like
by
you said, we're on
Kelleher.
the fast track to
Cody
Royal
Garbrandt
Rumble
is
season now.
edging forward. Lovely work by
Revolution's in
Cody.
there.
That's a great right hand. Couple of strikes
that'd be
coming
the
in,
end of
covering
stage.
up there by Kelleher.
So we've
Outside
got
leg kick by
Brian
Kelleher as
Keith
he's
versus
edging
Orange Cassidy for the
forwards.
international
Cody Garbrandt
championship
on the
to let us
outside,
know
kick
who you
straight
think.
down the middle by Kelleher.
I'll take the hell out of it.
Lovely shots coming
Yeah,
in there by
Brian Keith.
Garbrandt. Outside leg kick by Kelleher.
But
So
it was kind of
already
surprising
we're
because,
operating at a
Oh,
nice
absolutely.
pace here. We've got
KJ did
Garbrandt
the same
on
thing
the
with
outside,
Julia Hart.
exploding
Yeah,
forwards.
they teased her a bunch.
Kelleher
and then swapped
standing
it,
his
and then
ground in
she
the middle.
joined. Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing.
Garbrandt
Like
on the
Julia
outside,
Hart's
circling
turn took like
rounds.
6 weeks.
It's had a minute
And it was
gone so
Julia Hart. It
far,
wasn't
and
like
both
some
guys have
major
been
talent.
going at it.
Again,
It's like
a
just
little
settling down a
nuance.
little
It's
bit
a
now
great
as
idea.
Garbrandt
And the
throws
idea
out an
that you were gonna
outside
turn
leg
Sky
kick,
Blue,
kick down the middle
fine,
there
but
by
then he was
Kelleher.
like, no, I'm not going to turn. Then
It's a
he scraped
wild
into her
haircut,
face.
actually, isn't it?
Then they
That
fought each
Kelleher's
other.
got.
Like,
Whole head is like
yeah,
shaved,
no,
and then
you're
you've
gonna
just got
turn,
this like
turn,
patch
get
at the back.
Who is least accurate?
Again, kick coming in
AW
by
Creative
Garbrandt.
or your local weatherman of whether we would have
Kelleher
blue
again,
skies or we're gonna
just
have,
circling round. These leg
cloudy
kicks look
overcast.
really good.
right, the House of Blue.
Oh, a lovely kick straight down the middle by Brian Kelleher.
Hey, that's the wagon she got
That
behind.
front face kick was really close to landing.
Know this.
But so
makes perfect
far,
sense
we've seen a
of
lot
how
of kicks.
stupid
4
this
by
is. Why
Kelleher. In fact, all of these
have
significant
Thunderbolts
strikes have
help
been
her
kicks.
this week instead
2
of
coming
maybe
in
next
by
week?
Cody
They
Garbrandt.
just ruined
Knee strike
the
coming into
turn
the body there
that
by
Sky
Cody.
Blue did.
He's up against
No.
the side of the
Yeah, a
cage.
little bit.
Kelleher has got him
No.
pinned up against the
Well, in
fence.
that context of having
And
Thunder Rosa
crowd
get
getting
involved
a
did
little
not
bit
ruin
restless.
Sky
We had
Blue's
some
fault.
nice
There's no
little
correlation
exchanges
there.
in the early
And
moments.
Yeah, I
if
had no idea.
anything, I
But,
think you have
right
Thunder
now,
Rosa
Kelleher
come out
has got
now,
Cody
so
up
now
against
you
the
can set up the
fence.
match in San Antonio.
Yeah, but if you're going
And
to do a turn of
knee
one
coming
of your
in there
characters,
by
and like,
Kelleher.
oh my God, we have this moment of
Cody
like
in the
Sky
centre,
Blue
a
is
couple
turning.
of
Oh my
jabs
God.
coming in. Kelleher
And Thunder
circling
Rosa
around.
returns at the same
Garbrandt's
time.
going after
I
it.
get what Paul's saying, and I think
He was
yeah,
really
it's
starting
kind of
to
Did you not like
unload a
the
little
Sky
bit
Blue
there
turn
on
before
Kelleher.
or
Kelleher
after
again just
Thunder Rosa
edging
showed up?
forwards.
Yeah, but it doesn't
Again, a
matter
couple of
whether I
shots
like it or
coming
not.
back.
It's what
Lovely
you're trying
counter
to
shots
present.
there
If
by
you're
Cody
trying to put
Garbrandt.
on
Big hooks,
Sky Blue,
winging
the big
in
feel that she
into a
finally
clinch,
turned.
driving
We're not talking
Kelleher
about that
back
right now. We're
against the
talking about Thunder Rosa
cage.
returning.
Cody Garbrandt in
So
control.
it does kind of fuck up.
Good
your
work
story.
at the moment by
Kind of
Cody.
pisses on your finish.
Kelleher
Yeah, but
is
if you're
he's
setting
carried
up
a
for a
threat
tag team,
here.
I
Kelleher
get what you're
definitely
saying.
carried a
It's
threat,
not
and he's ahead on
the
significant
worst.
strikes.
And
So
I think
Cody
I'm
just
at
trying to take
overall
a bit of
surprised that
sting out
Thunder
of
Rosa-
this, driving
Rio had a
Kelleher
bigger
back
return
against
than
the
Thunder
cage,
Rosa.
but
Help me understand.
can't keep him there for
Well,
long.
she just got carried
Kelleher
away.
goes
She
back
just,
into
they
the
opened the
centre.
doors and the wind
Outside leg
gusted
kick
in.
there by Kelleher. Cody on the
Four-way title
outside
match, maybe. I think we're gonna need a tag
as
match first.
Kelleher
If nothing else.
circles round Cody.
I would
Back
rather
against the
Thunder
cage,
Rosa
explodes
with Sky
forwards.
Blue.
Throws
Sky
in
Blue,
those
no,
shots, kind of looking to go to the body.
I'm fine
Could
with
have
that.
been a little bit lower, maybe.
I'll
There's
cheer
a
for
cut
that,
to
yeah.
the side of the head to Kelleher.
Rosa,
Big
why
strikes coming
come
in by
back here?
Cody Garbrandt.
Yeah, I'm struggling with it. I really am.
Kelleher's been
I
busted
don't know
open.
why this was a spot for Thunder Rosa.
Oh, big
That's
right
in a cage
hands.
collision.
Big right
And again,
hands.
it's a
Cody
sub-story.
Garbrandt
She's your former world
drops
champion.
Kelleher.
Yes, but you
Wow.
also, the only saving grace this
Stop
has
the
is you set
fight.
up for when
And he
you go
does.
back next week
Brilliant.
in San Antonio right before the
Great
holidays. that
shot.
we can set it up. The return of
Good shot.
which granted, you didn't have to have
Brian Kelleher
tonight
was
and everything.
game.
Do
He
that,
brought
but
the
it's
fight,
like
Cody
chicken
Garbrandt,
salad
and
out
he
of
does
chicken shit.
land.
Okay.
Yeah. And
He
again,
does
you're like,
land
you
a
could have brought her
beautiful
back
shot,
in San Antonio to
but
use
it's
the
at the
fight pop. I
exact
think that
same
would've been
moment
cool.
that Cody
And the
Garbrandt
idea of,
landed
like,
one as well.
San Antonio
But you ain't
here.
getting people in the door.
Boom, look at that. There's a kick to the body.
Well,
It's
yeah,
just
I
a
don't know if
right
that's-
hand straight down
that's
the middle.
that paramount on this one.
And
but,
it drops
at the end
him.
of the day,
Bang,
it's
bang.
just
Look
weird.
at
Like,
it.
her big return's going to be in an angle
And it's
with
done straight
Abaddon,
away.
who wasn't
Drops
able
him,
to
and it's done
any substance.
straight
The world
away.
champion, your former world
Wow,
champion didn't really come back from
wow,
champion.
that was impressive, said Vicky
Put it
May.
that way.
His chin at a
I'm trying
punch,
to make the
says
best
Callum.
of it.
Let's go, Coach Thompson. Sonny says,
Right.
damn it.
Are you guys
Might
streaming the
have to
Ziggler
be
Ray
a Cody
Gonzalez
fan
match
again,
next
said
month?
Vicky.
Solid, probably not.
My picks are
We'll see.
horrible so far,
We'll
says
see when
Sonny.
it's
I'll start like
time,
you, Sonny.
buddy. But we'll see. We'll see. See what else on the
Cody is
card.
a nice dude too. I'm glad he won, says Liam. Hans said, best fight commentary. Hans, shout out to you.
Never
Appreciate the
seen
kind words. Appreciate it, but
Big nip up by OC.
great win, man.
On fire.
Great win.
I got commercial, so Now I'm back.
I fancied him to get it done, and you know,
Rosa,
so did everyone
you feel
else. I mean,
me?
84% on Tapology.
Holla, holla, holla.
Cody and he was a minus 220
OC
favorite.
does nothing with that title. Well, Define
There's
does
respect
nothing.
being shown
He does
between
defend it
these
quite a
two.
bit.
Okay,
I
Brooklyn,
think,
the final
I
one
think
is-
he came in with the
is.
right game plan. I mean, he definitely
Like,
tried
what
to
you got?
land
Like, I
some
mean,
shots. He was
he's
setting him
not
up
in any
by landing the
stories
leg
ever,
kicks.
Not really, no.
He went upstairs.
Well, that
He
would be
did land
something. That
upstairs.
would
I
be
mean, Cody
something.
did have to
You're
take
not
a couple of
helping,
strikes,
sir.
but
His something is
not
just
enough, and he
defending
ends
the
up getting
belt
caught.
week in
Kelleher.
and week out and week in and week out. That's what Tony's giving him.
Ooh, look at
That's
his
what he does with the
leg,
belt.
man.
To me, I still like it. Especially after he lost it and he won it back. The way he kind of looked at it was like,
What's he done? Did
looking
they?
at
It's
the fucking
not
ring
broken,
of
is it?
mine. That it's
Is it just a swelling?
regardless
Is
of I
it?
guess
They
how
just
much
showed
he
his
used,
leg.
how much he
His
isn't
leg's
used,
like a
which
balloon.
on one hand we complain because he shows up on every show, but at the same time he managed to show up and do nothing at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know what he's done to his
but
leg there. What
if he's
KO
gonna be the
says,
fucking
Amy
eventual
Marcel
heel
said
turn,
a
I think, with this,
beautiful knockout by
I've
Cody
got to do
Garbrandt.
everything to
Mike
hold on to
Malott
my
said, let's
precious.
go.
I can dig
Chase
it.
Hooper said, everyone
Yeah.
loves the Cody Garbrandt
Which he
dub.
hasn't presented.
Terrence McKinney said,
We'll
Cody is
get there.
still
We'll
so
get there.
good. His combos are so
Oh,
clean. Nick said, Garbrandt stops
that was
Kelleher
Sky
in the
Blue's
first
heel
statement.
turn? Thank you.
Cody walk-off, says Dan Urban.
But yes, apparently it was. Abaddon playing a tribute to Doink.
He wants Figueiredo, did he say?
Come
I
on.
almost thought she was more like Bane from with Athena there from last night.
Yeah, he wants
Right.
Figueiredo.
Dun, dun, dun. It's
Superplex.
Let's go. Cody would have won round one anyway, said Paul. Casey let me down on my
Daniel,
acca,
I
but
see
I've
you.
still got Paddy bicep, said
I
Dale.
did not sleep with
That
woman.
leg
We
is
were
jacked.
Oh, I did
Yeah,
smoke. That's
Brendan
Liv
Allen
right
in
now.
the
I did
crowds.
smoke, but I did not inhale.
So we've got
I
a
did
few
not inhale.
fighters around. What do you expect to see for these?
Bro.
Two
It's
down,
actually
two
a
down.
really good match.
They're just talking about UFC Fight Pass
He just randomly
as
shows up
another
backstage,
first
all
round
nonchalant.
finish.
Somebody asked
Means
him
that
for
we've got a little bit of time to kill till we get to
Yeah.
our next fight. Looks like the next fight is going to be the women. Is this our last women's fight of
crowd
the
is
night? I
totally
think it
good.
is
This is
it?
a
'Cause we
really
don't
good
have
match.
one on the main cards. So
Sunny Day,
we've
New
got
Year's
Irene
Revolution.
Aldana against Carol
What time is it?
Rosa.
It happened.
And does that mean that Jacoby Menafield is our main event?
Rio looks like
Is Irene Aldana. She got 1 of 7 knockouts from bottom position in
go.
UFC history.
I thought Sky Blue heel
Fun
turn
fact.
was during Full Gear or music change.
So
nothing
I'm
else.
trying to find
Remember,
my
she didn't want to do
Aldana Rosa notes. There
So
we
it
go.
finally happened.
So women's bantamweight fight. Aldana
Yeah.
is minus 210 favorite. Rosa is plus 175.
Oh,
Aldana is 7-5 in the UFC.
Sunset
Obviously lost to Amanda Nunes earlier this
Brian
year.
Keith on a
She's got
OC,
experience. She's got
yeah,
good
kind of
boxing. She
back.
can be a bit hesitant, and that's a
Yeah.
big problem. She doesn't pull the trigger enough or at the right moments. She can be that little bit
Yeah,
hesitant. She's
definitely a
quite
thing.
big. She does hit hard. She's very skilled.
What
She's
the
got
fuck?
a good jab, but she can be
You
outmuscled as
ended it
well.
that way?
Her takedown defense isn't the best.
Why? What?
There is a concern around
Terrible,
her
terrible.
volume, but
Very
as we
big.
said, when she does throw, she's got excellent power.
This belt, if you're gonna
She
keep
is the
this belt,
favorite.
you have those two
89% of people have gone
running,
with
then
her.
you
We
look with a
know
little
what
more
women's
reverence,
MMA is
a little
like.
more important.
Carol Rosa
Like, it
is
felt
6-2, and she
more
won
of
her
this.
last fight back in July. She's got
It wasn't
decent
just
power,
OC stuff
good
that he carries
combos.
around in his school
She's a
bag.
bit plodding. She's got a
Yeah, well-
Muay Thai stance. She's got good
I
volume.
almost feel like it's one of
and
those that have some sort
both
of...
can strike and both can win.
Well,
Like, it's a really
because
interesting
even
match,
with the
this,
IC and the
because
US, though, it's almost feel like they're
Aldana
almost
should
kind
be
of
the
separate
pick, and
divisions.
she
Like,
should
there's a
get the win, and
tinge or
everything
a
goes the way
tang
it's meant to go.
around
She
it,
should
or
win.
a
But
vibe that kind of you
it's
get was
just-
going for that belt.
It's women's
This is
MMA
kinda
again,
just
and we
like-
saw this last time. Casey O'Neill was
Whoa,
meant to get the win against
OC
Lipsky,
just
but
does
Lipsky
whatever
got
he
the
needs to do to
victory.
win here.
I think there's a chance
As
that
we
Rosa
got
can
the
get the
bounty
win
hunter
here.
tipping the cap and
I think if you want to
OC's
play it
tipping
safe,
the
you go
glasses.
Aldana. If you want to take a little bit of a chance, go Rosa. But because it's
I got
women's
Miro
MMA,
talking about
I don't even
Andrade.
know how
which-
much of a chance it is, to be honest. I don't even know
Because
how
as
much of a gamble you're
anybody made
taking. I
more
mean,
money
it's one
per
of them
match
where
than
it could be
Miro
50-50.
in the last year.
So, difficult.
If
I'd like
this
to
is
know
what
what you're going
everyone
for. You're going for
was waiting
Aldana, or are you
him
going
to
for
do in
Carol Rosa
WWE
on this
before
one?
he got released,
Aldana is minus
especially
210.
you can have that.
Rosa
That's
is
what I'm
plus
not at. Like,
175.
I don't need the
So
Redeemer with
let me know which
hot
way
and
you're going on
flexible
this one. I
Lana
think if I had a
on
gun
my
to my
Friday Night
head,
SmackDown.
I
No, I think the saddest part for me is I think
go
the
Rosa.
Redeemer
I just think
gimmick,
women's MMA. You're
character
right.
is
It's just
fucking
so.
money. The promos that he was doing,
It doesn't go
again,
the way
same
you
type of
expect
promos
a
he's been
lot
doing for
of
a
the
year.
time. And we've already seen that once tonight.
Kinda
So,
having, this
I'm going
chip on his
to go
shoulder
Carol Hosa,
and,
but
you know,
probably
kinda
the
talking to
safe
his
bet would be
God,
Aldana. If you
but
look
then
at the
coming out and
numbers, look at
crushing
that
people, and I
significant
think
strikes landed
that's
per
what's
minute.
really
It's
lacks.
Carol
The payoff's
Rosa,
got to be in the ring. You gotta
5.4 to
lead for the money.
4.8. Significant
And
strike
without the
accuracy.
payoffs,
It's Carol
it's just a guy
Rosa,
talking to a screen.
66% to
It's not, it's
43%.
not good.
If you look
When
at
it comes to
takedown
AEW, I
average
feel like
during a
this is
fight,
what
it's Rosa,
everybody here
1.3
wanted
to
do, but this is
0.1.
them doing what they
Accuracy
want to
is
do that
about the
other
same. There's
companies
only a
wouldn't
couple
let
of
them
percent
do.
in it,
So
and that's in favor of
this is
Aldana.
his
And again,
ultimate
look at the
vision.
submissions,
Yeah,
0.2 to 0.0. I mean,
like if you want to try and
so
rein it
Aldana
in,
like
maybe I
goes
could
for
see
the odd
that,
sub, whereas Rosa
Okay.
doesn't. So
this whole
you know
Redeemer
the
thing
numbers
is
certainly on the
probably
feet, and certainly
hot
looking
and
at the
flexible one
takedowns.
is just
Rosa's
jump
numbers
shot.
look good.
Oh yeah, like,
They
I
look
mean,
good, and she's younger by
outside of the, like,
7
a lot of things
years.
doesn't make any sense at all, and never
That's
did from day
another
one.
factor as
Shouldn't
well.
have happened
Like,
that
how
way.
many
You didn't
times
build
does
on
the
it. Now
younger
you're just mad
fighter
that-
win? Like, it's something
So
like
you go home every
60%
night
of the
with your
time it's
wife,
the younger
who they
fighter.
publicly said
So that's
she's your
another
wife on
factor to
TV.
weigh into
And y'all
things.
don't
So,
talk about business.
as I said, I
y'all
think I
don't,
get why
oh,
Aldana's
you know,
the
why do you
favorite,
have
and I
this
get
man as
why
a
the
client?
people are
No, you
with
don't.
her.
So,
And
how
I
was
would
your
be the
day?
same.
Yeah.
But women's
You know,
MMA, it's just a
It's a
flipping
weird
nightmare,
take,
isn't it?
Nick. Like, I don't understand.
Aldana was late
it's,
to the weigh-in, and she
again,
had to get
you
naked
have
to make
great-
the weight. Said
great
Scott. I didn't see
opportunity.
that.
You have
I
great
might tune
talent
in now.
involved. And I don't
Let's
get what
go.
was wrong with Aldana.
Although
just
she's
joining Miro
35, she's
for
a
while.
boomer, isn't she?
It would have
I
been
don't know
simple,
that I want to see a
clean,
naked
clear,
boomer woman,
made sense.
to be honest.
Nope.
I'll skip it.
Christian might have figured out the practical
Cody
here.
calling
Please
out
say that
Figgy
we are
is a
getting
bit
the same
weird.
story,
Figgy just beat
as
Funk,
we
and
got
Cody
with
is
Tess
not
and
even
Scott
ranked,
Steiner
so
did
it's
with
not a
Stacy
realistic
Keibler.
call out,
I'm
says
reverting to
A.
Miro and
Jobson.
Andrade.
Paul said,
Yes,
does
we are.
stats really matter? No. But
We'll
I think
see.
when it comes to
Christian, we got
trying to
33
figure
and a
out which
3%
way to
chance
go
that's
with
our
like
winner.
a pick,
Right.
then obviously they play a part. It comes
Rusev has
into it
been
in that
popping for
regard.
a
But
good minute.
we've seen
He's
enough
over
fights
his
to know
shit, and
that
again, the Redeemer gimmick is
that's
outstanding.
like
It's
you know
just,
you
it
can't
doesn't amount
to
really
really base much on it.
I think he was.
But it's just an
over.
indicator.
I don't think he's as over now. as he
Miss
was
Khan said,
before.
"I always have to get
Like,
naked to make things happen."
Redeemer was
That's how you got fired,
on
wasn't
his
it?
TNT
So,
title reign,
Miss
like
Clown,
when you
shout out
had
to you.
Eddie Kingston with the Redeem These Nuts
as always,
t-shirt
thanks
and
for the
everything.
stream.
That was Pete Miro
In Keith, shout out
AEW,
to you,
and
my
since then
friend.
it's been
Appreciate the kind words. Mr. Jacob said, "Are we on the
I
main card
like,
yet?"
if you
No.
walk out into the
Got two
building
more
right now, I
fights
think
to
the
go.
building would go
Got
nuts.
just
I think it
over
would
an
pop
hour
huge.
to go, and
I
then we
think
will be
they-
on the
like,
main
the fans
card.
want to love Miro.
So no, not yet. At the moment, just
yeah,
killing a little
it's
bit of
stale as
time.
shit. It
We're
really is. You're not wrong
looking
there.
at
I
how
mean, it's just-
Colby got
it's
ready
not amounting
for
to
this
anything.
opportunity.
He's griping about his.
So
like,
we're
he's
just
treating
seeing
the
him
fans like we're his
train,
fucking marriage counselor. We don't want to hear your problems.
and
Get in and wrestle.
well.
that's a nice little thing he's got behind, isn't it?
Wow.
He's got a
Will would have
signed
slapped the crud
Donald
out of
Trump
you,
picture, and next to it, it looks like a letter
in a
that
weird
maybe
way, it's the
Donald had
same
written
story
that
he
was all
hated in
signed as well, in
WWE.
like a little
being
plaque on the
another
wall.
man's. Yeah.
Whatever you
his
think
wife,
of Donald Trump, right? He is an
wife
actual bona
is
fide
using her
former
quote-unquote
president.
talents,
Like, that's a nice thing to have on the
another
wall,
man to motivate him.
addressed
Right.
to you from, like, you know, a former president.
A little bit.
Just got Roddy yelling out, "Commander!"
A.
That's what we
Jobson
need
said, "I'm
Roddy
feeling
to
like
do.
my man can
Miro!
stay mobile and
Is
get
Roddy
up if taken down. I
Right?
could see a safe
Do we really
decision,
need a
but her
Roddy
last
versus
3
Commander
wins
match?
are via knockout.
Angle?
So I'll go with that." James said, "Look
Right?
at
Like,
Tap.
we really want the broken neck guy
Tapology.
to go up against Commander?
Are you on there, James? Are you doing good?"
Oh,
Normally
fuck.
when
I thought
people
you
ask
were
me to go to
joking. Now
Tapology,
I'm
it's
going
because
to
they're
get
doing
this
good.
here. As by the
I'm
way,
looking
we
for
have
James
the one
Chadwick.
who
There he
is. The one
There he
who played a part in Athena winning the Ring of
I'm
the
up to
Ring
you.
of Honor World Title. Oh, no
I'm
one's going to
up to
address
you.
this.
Oh, do you mind looking at Tapology? You haven't done it
No,
so
yeah,
far.
no,
I just
it's
thought I just
continuity.
thought others would like it if you did.
Yeah, we got to figure that out. Right?
That's not
Come on.
Oh, James, you're
I'm
on
going to go
there
check
as
and
well.
look
huh?
around. See who's got it.
Right, you go do the research. You go do the research.
Right, well, guys, you know me. I always like to call out the top 3. So,
Stop cracking
man
rest of the
Sam.
pain away.
Jinxie Rick.
Good God.
Dean97 enjoying
Toxic
third. Shout out
has
to
his
you.
finest.
For I am
Straightened up
Oliveira
his finest.
seconds and FKN.
I think Rusev.
Which I think we all know what that stands
over
for.
WWE
Frog.
as a
No,
way to
I
stick
thought it was
to
Frog.
this.
Thong.
No. I
Sorry,
honestly don't
Frog
think
now.
he was over.
Uh,
No.
Effin Frog
His
is in
Rusev
first
name
place. Let's
was
go.
the fans thinking it to them.
So there we
Again,
go. Shout
no,
out to
you struck out
all
on
of you.
every
Wolfman Sam
point
in the
that
chat as
sentence
well.
right there. When I come-
And a big
I think
special,
Rusev Day
super
got shut down
special,
because the fans got
extra
voted
special
when
shout out
they
to
weren't
James
supposed to,
Chadwick,
a la Vince.
who
But
is
initially,
in
100%,
joint
he was
seventh
supposed to be your
with
next Iron
Sticky,
Sheik, all of that, your
WG
Hatui
Preston,
Hatui.
Banjos and Witch, Sir
The man came out in a
Bakan
fucking
MMA
tank with a
as well.
Russian
And
national
I might as well
anthem.
shout out Hype 3 MMA
against
in
John
sixth
Cena. This
as
man
well.
was
So
over
there you go.
like
I ended up
Rover,
doing the
and
top
then
10 in
it
the end.
just- Once we
James said, I
can't
haven't done
do,
Tapology in
you know, the
months.
foreign heel, the Ivan Drago, if he dies,
Have you done
he
it for this
dies
one?
shit
Because if
anymore.
you
It
haven't done
faded
it for
off
this
into
card, this
obscurity.
is very strange.
And
But
we got
excellent.
back there with the Rusev Day.
Well done.
And unfortunately,
So there we go. That's where we are
Matthew
with
Rainbow
Tapology, and we
and
will
Nero
keep an eye out for that.
never fully recovered.
What is
I
it
feel,
in
from
English time? It
I
is
would say
5 to
Matthew's
2 in the morning.
Fantastic as a
Don't let
Impact
them
color
bully you,
commentator
said
and everything like
Wolfman
that, but
Sam.
Nero has been lost in
When
the
is
shuffle.
the main fight?
Like,
Main
you
card
know,
coming up in
stuck in this. Well,
about
this is how they do
just
it over
over
there,
an
so
hour
we'll
for
do
the
this
main
over here.
cards. 5 fights on the
But
main card, so it'll
Redeemer
take a
thing
couple
was
of
great
hours till we
until
get to the
Lana
main
showed up,
event. Each fight
respectfully.
tends to get given about
As
30
I've got
minutes.
FTR right now.
Each fight
cutting
gets
them
its own little
a
30-minute
promo in
slot.
the ring.
So we should be going over to this next fight, Aldana
AEW's
Rosa,
biggest problem is
in
they
about
don't tell
5 minutes
stories,
as
but
we
when they do, it's
start
always
the
dry,
kind of run to
real
the
dry. Yeah.
main cards. Again, if you are watching and you've
they need to have
not left a like,
separation.
leave a like. It's
I don't
greatly
wanna think about
appreciated.
those
If you are a
reviews.
massive stan of 480p content, if that's really something that you're very passionate
Wait,
about,
what?
I think I feel really confident to say that there is no one right now that is delivering such quality in 480p anywhere on
Oh, so
YouTube
we've got
as what we are doing
Cash going
right
at the
here,
House of Black
right now. I think you have managed to
This is
successfully find
interesting.
the very best 480p content that is on the internet,
Because
on
for half a
YouTube.
second, I was
Can't
like,
really say the internet.
talking
There's
about
probably
the
some
su- the
really good
success
live
Brody's
porn
had in the Continental
in
Classic, and the
480p.
success Julius had. I was
I don't have any
really?
plans to kind of go down that road, but
not
I
for the
think
game?
what we're doing on YouTube,
Yeah,
in
Dax out here
480p
very much
is as
looking
good as
rich for
anything you'll
wear.
find.
I know
Yeah,
we had the
I
video.
know it's
of
a
them having to
brag.
fuck the fucking
I know I
thumbtacks
might
into
come
this
across
man's
as big
back.
headed. I know that might make me
But-
seem like, oh, he thinks he's so high and mighty.
How do we
right?
feel
I
about
know this.
FTR?
I know how it makes me look.
Like,
But players are
recently
going to
as far
play,
as
aren't they?
AEW.
Yeah, haters are going to hate,
To me,
and
I
players are
think
going
they
to play.
still
If there's
have
one
their
thing that
tag
Taylor
team
Swift has
gear
taught us, it's that.
because of what they had
So
before.
sometimes I think
But
you've got to gloat.
Boy,
Sometimes
howdy,
you've got to,
have they
point out the
cooled off,
dubs.
I feel.
So we are just waiting to get to this
Like, I
next
don't
fight.
even know if it's
They're
more
just
of a
previewing
joke,
our
but
main event.
who else do they have to work with as a tag team
Aubrey
in this
says,
company?
give me some
Who
480p
is going-
Linda
is
McMahon
left
on my
to push
real
them?
player.
I mean,
Well,
we're calling out
you
the
know,
House
maybe
of
we'll
Black
do
now
that
and
tomorrow.
everything, so maybe Malachi right now is
James said, I'm going to bully
Yeah.
anyone I want. That's the spirit.
Malachi. Buddy
You've got to
showing
have that can-do attitude. It is going to make the difference. Days, I'm going to see
Buddy
Taylor
looking
Swift next
full
year,
of shit,
said
by the
Jules.
way.
Jules,
Again, I think
shout
Buddy
out to
might be
you.
hanging out with that recent.
Shout out to you. I'm sorry to hear that, but you know, I'm sorry to hear
Falco
that
might be a
she's
thing in WWE. We've
managed
got
to
Swole Orton, Swole
corrupt
AJ,
you to the
Buddy
point where you
Murphy
want
out
to
here looking
actually
like he's about
spend
to
money
fucking
to go and see her.
flex and tear himself
Yeah.
out of his fucking biceps here.
I don't mind her, to be honest. I don't mind her.
FTR
I just think
was
she's too popular. I think
Keyshawn
that's what bothers
and
me more.
those
I don't like to see people, unless you're Michael Jackson,
Could we get
I don't like
Grizzly
to see
Young
get
Vets in AEW?
that popular.
Not a
I get
bad
uncomfortable
shout.
with it.
Honestly,
Doesn't make me
wherever the
comfortable.
Grizzly Young Vets show
Apparently,
up,
she
I'd be
like
down
has
for
got like
one
a
on Saturday still.
her tour
That's
is having
actually
like a
fantasy
$5
match right there.
billion
Grizzly Young Vets versus
impact on the
FTR.
US
Make
economy.
that fucking happen.
Like,
Whether
that's-
it's wrestling involved or whether it's
That's
Tony
too much
Khan.
power for
Right,
one
Hunter, if
person.
you're
You know
listening.
what I mean? We're starting
Somebody
to get
make that
territories
match
I don't feel
happen
comfortable
because it
with.
needs to happen. I think it'll
And you're
fucking tear the
contributing
house
to
down.
that, Jules. You're
That's
part
your
of the
new
problem, not the solution.
FTR Briscoes is Grizzly Young Vets
But
versus FTR.
outside of that, I haven't really got a problem with her. I suppose
Anyone
there
else
could be
notice
worse
how
people in that position.
Malachi hasn't had a singles match in the same
Here
time.
we go,
that
getting
CM Punk
our
came back
ring
to one
walks.
company, got
Miss
fired
Khan
from
said, that's
one
what bothers
company,
me too.
showed up in the other
Fortnite said
company.
Taylor Swift is like the
Malachi
Man
still hasn't had a
United
single
will
match
be
this
appearing
time.
at Anfield soon. Is she doing Anfield, is she? Trump
So we're
told Dana
bringing
White,
up
let my boy Colby
daughters
use
into the
steroids so that he
storyline
can
here,
win. It's good
as
for
they're
my
burning a
election
picture of
polls.
Dax with his wife and
Let's
his
go.
daughter here.
She is too powerful.
So,
do you know what? All joking
When in
aside,
doubt of having
I
a
mean,
storyline, just get personal.
she is too powerful. I think she is too powerful. I don't know that
I
I'm
love
comfortable with
cash. I
anyone
love
having that.
money
I'm not
too.
comfortable
Well,
with Jeff Bezos
fitting that you're
having the
named so
power
much,
that he's got.
but
I'm not comfortable with Elon Musk.
the League of Nations,
Who's keeping these people in check?
with all due respect, to
Who's keeping an eye on these people, eh?
that little
And she's
fascist-
sort of
no,
slowly
because you have
joining
this
that
thing
bracket.
called,
I mean, I don't
Alberto
know. Is she a
Del
billionaire
Jabbaro.
yet? I mean, she can't be far off. What's her net worth? I'm going to have a look.
Yeah, the same guy that's gone
Taylor
from WrestleManias
Swift's
to high
net
school
worth
was involved in that. So
1.1 billion.
judge not,
She's a flipping
apart,
singer, and she's
before it's over here.
1.1 billion.
As I'm getting a video package for Keith Lee. Don't you
Wow.
forget about Keith.
Do you know Bruce Springsteen sold his
All
back
Black
catalogue
Dog
in 2021
Black.
for 550
Johnny
million?
Cash.
And
Yeah.
she's worth
When the man
1.1
comes
billion,
around.
and she just got named
Black
Person of the
went
Year in Time
back
magazine.
to WWE. Triple H would make him do the Hokey Pokey.
Listen, I think as role
part of
models
the
go,
intro.
she seems to be a positive, good
Would
role
make
model.
him,
Like,
okay.
all joking aside, I ain't down on her.
Plus his wife's there.
It's just anyone
He's
being
just
that
gotta go
powerful
through
just makes me a bit nervous.
That's
You
all
know,
right. Not gonna lie, you
how
had me in the first
far
half. initially.
away
I thought
are
I
we
read
from
that
her
wrong.
being like
Yeah,
Kim
I
Jong-un?
wouldn't be mad if he went back.
You know what I
there.
mean?
think
Dangerously
and again,
close,
we've talked about
I would say.
supplementing
Dangerously
or
close.
filling in the spooky dynamic.
So, Jules, if you're
post,
happy with supporting Jim Kong
Wyatt and everything.
or whatever he's called,
And
yeah,
we've got Cross. If you got
'Cause that's
Malachi,
basically what you're
you get
doing.
Buddy and everything.
that's on you.
You get
That's on
Malachi.
you.
That was
Days
really the
I
head of the
didn't
Judgment
pay.
Day.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah,
As we're getting
Jules,
Willow and
Jules.
Statlander are coming out.
Good
right
work.
now. And for those
Days, I didn't pay.
anime weebs,
She's going to
please
become
let me
my
know
wife. Oh, okay.
what
Oh,
this
that took a
fucking
turn.
outfit
No,
is
I was
supposed
with
to
you
be.
until you started getting like
I can
one of
put-
them kind of
put my
fans.
tongue pause on what
didn't
reference
pay.
this is supposed to be.
She's going to invite me.
Um,
I've sent her
but
so
not
many
quite
letters.
But we've got
I sent her my ear in the post.
so Mercedes and
I
Martinez.
just said all
and
I want
Diamante
is just a ticket
versus
to your show when you come to
Statlander
the area.
and Willow the Pillow. And I'm assuming a street fight.
Oh, yeah, you're going to get married. It's going to be good, mate. Going to be good.
Mercedes and Diamante just need to be a
That took a
part
turn,
of like
didn't it?
AW's
I was
version
right
of
with you,
LAX.
Jules. I was right with you, mate.
Yeah.
I do not understand. She's a good singer. She's cute. What's
kind of schoolgirly
the big deal? What about
Pulp
her?
Fiction? Oh.
She's a good
Maybe,
singer, she's
maybe
cute.
honestly with the briefcase
Yeah, but
and
is she
everything. So who's Jules?
1.1 billion? Like,
Are you okay?
I feel like she's very
far
powerful.
From okay.
I think like she could have us
Oh,
all
as
killed.
Statlander catches Willow
I don't
going
like
for the
that.
tumble there.
I can't have anyone killed.
Now I'm just
Right.
waiting for the reference of this is a
Taylor Swift
tasty
is very
burger.
beautiful, says
Oh,
Michael.
big Kahuna burger.
Vincent said, I've missed you a lot. I've been watching you
Malachi
on
Black
my
versus Scarecrow.
Sunday
Take my money,
routine.
absolutely.
Okay, that also sounds a
Hello,
little bit
good night,
suspicious.
girl.
But Vincent, that shout out to you. At the
Diamante
moment, I'm going to take it as a
Mercedes.
positive.
Let's be honest.
My
You said
brother's
it.
girlfriend
I might agree with
paid,
it, but
said
yes,
Jules.
yes. At the
Joel,
end of
you've
the
got
day,
this
let's be
right,
honest.
buds. I think you've got it right.
You
As
know
long
what?
as someone
It's
else
real
paid.
glass, folks.
Brilliant.
That was a real bottle.
No, there is.
Is Tarantino?
Swifties Unite, says A. Jobson. Oh, God, yeah. Should we go after them?
Tarantino shout out here.
Do you know what? As a community, we don't ever actually use our power for anything. Should we just go after it for the Swifties?
Bust it open as we've got Mercedes just thumbing the fucking
Swifties,
open wound.
Taylor Swift. Her songs are rubbish. They're rubbish.
Yeah,
And she's
some people
ugly.
are saying, I guess there's a Kill Bill reference. Some people are
And
saying
she's got
it's,
rubbish dress sense.
Jules and Vern.
Don't Jimmy me,
Speaking
Jules.
about your wrestling, Jules and
I don't
Vern.
know,
Don't
I
Jimmy
feel
me,
like
Jules.
surely Swifties have to encounter
Don't
this
Jimmy
every
This
day, every
is
day,
a
you know?
tasty burger.
I wonder if there are like big battles like that online between like stands of Rihanna
In
and
Diamante got cut.
stands of Taylor Swift
Yeah,
just
I'm
going
trying
at
to-
it. Do you
like,
reckon
it's
there's like
crazy
big
that
epic
we're getting
wars
a
that take
match
place on social media
very
each day?
similar to what we had last time.
I've never thought
Like-
about it.
Like, here
Oh,
we are
yeah,
in
no,
this
no, we got
military death match.
I might sign
Which,
up,
fair enough.
be part of the fight.
Right.
Right, here we go.
I'm
Talking
surprised. Got so
We're finally
Diamante's
underway with our
also
next
busted
one
open.
after
So
a little
right now,
bit of a
both women
delay.
in the
We've
ring
got
are
Aldana in
busted
black.
open.
We've got Hosa in yellow. Oh,
And no,
lovely
Dave
work
McGregor, no,
by
Cody
Rosa,
Rhodes,
as we
no
said. She has got a chance in this,
Wow.
but she is the underdog.
Suplex off the top onto the
Aldana
chairs.
letting her
Little
hands
ring
go,
up, though.
and Hosa trying to
I
make
got
sure
me.
that. So at the moment, we've got
Out here looking like the
Aldana
wet
bouncing
bandits.
around
Street fight continues.
on the outside,
According to
and
Tony.
leg kick coming in there by
Oh,
Hosa.
this motherfucker, do you speak it?
Hosa again, just getting clipped there by Aldana. Aldana
speaks
again
Canadian,
keeping
I
her
speak.
hands up,
New Yorkernese.
and she's
I
trying to
want
time
you.
this. Trying to
We
find
all want it.
counters. She's trying to draw
I
Hosa
wish
in. It's
Willow
number
would
5
bust
against number
it open.
9 in the women's
Oh,
bantamweight division.
I didn't MD.
Hosa
behave.
in the center,
Behave.
jab coming into the body there
I think
by
you've been here
Aldana. Hosa again. Oh,
AEW
lovely
weekly
right
deathmatch.
hand straight
Yeah,
down the
that's it.
middle. Inside leg kick there by Hosa. And Aldana just eats all of
There's
that and
constantly a match
continues.
that's supposed to be.
So
a regular
no
match that ends
danger
up,
there for
you know,
Aldana, but
no
Hosa doing
disqualification.
well. Look, she's got a lead.
Yeah. I mean, I did
Inside
not
leg
expect
kick
this rivalry
by
to
Hosa,
deserve
looking for a
Street
big
Fight Figure
overhand.
And I mean, it's been fun.
So
I didn't
Aldana,
expect this
again,
rivalry,
just
let
taking a
alone
little
the
bit of
Street
time to
Fight.
get going
Right.
here.
Like, would this not be the spot that Thunder Rosa
She's
shows
keeping
up
her
and,
hand.
like,
Oh,
kick
lovely
Mercedes
kick, and that
or-
throws
or-
Aldana off her.
No, where she ends up being
balance
the fucking
momentarily.
heel leader of the shit.
Yeah.
Hosa again. I feel like Hosa is
That
She shows up
looking
and
to
is the
try
badass,
and land
man.
something.
Okay,
like,
fine. I'm gonna
whereas
stake my
Aldana's
goddamn
just
claim
keeping
because
tight.
right now, honestly,
keeping
AEW's
tight
women's division is
and
Well,
like
maybe
trying to find the
a lot of
perfect
them,
opportunity
yeah. And I
rather
mean,
than just throw.
Again, I think that.
Oh, lovely
I mean,
shot by
Stat was just
Hosa
the
straight
TBS
down the
champion.
middle.
We thought when
You can
she
see
lost
that
the belt, this would
Aldana's
be
got a bit of
step up
damage
for her.
on the nose.
And now she's doing
Aldana,
matches
though,
with
starting
a
lateral
to move
movement.
forwards.
yeah, maybe
She's putting
not
a little
even
bit of
lat, it might
pressure
be
on Carol
downward
Hosa.
move.
Outside leg
Diamante
kick
hasn't
by
been booked a lot,
Hosa, though.
you know,
Leg kicks
Martinez has been on
11
Ring of
to
Honor,
1
Willow's
in
been on
favor
Ring
of
of Honor,
Hosa at the
mostly.
moment. Outside leg kick
Right.
there by
Yeah.
Hosa. Inside leg
Been
kick
more
there
of a downward
by
Oh my
Hosa.
God.
What?
So Aldana moving around in the middle, inside
know,
leg
cheers.
kick there
Give the
by
belly-to-belly
Hosa
on
as
the- on the-
Aldana again
on the
trying to
ramp.
find a way forwards.
Not quite right
1-2
now.
straight
I've
down the
got
middle and an inside leg kick.
Diamante. hammering
Lovely
away
work
at
here
Stat
by
Lammer.
Aldana. She's
Put her
really
away
trying
on the
to
picture.
put some
Are we gonna
stuff
get some
together
back?
now. She's
Why
being a
not?
lot more active than she was in the early stages. This
Well,
fight
and
has
so how do
opened
you
up a
feel
little
as you
bit.
want to pause when
25 to 14. There's still a sizable gap, though.
Last night.
But a
Now
lot
they're
better
calling
here
out
by
the House of
Aldana. We're
Black.
seeing a lot more
From
output from her. But you can see a
Yeah,
damage on that lead leg. That lead leg,
Again, I guess
18 leg kicks for Hosa.
in the realm of
18
AEW,
leg
I'm really-
kicks. And you can see the damage on
I
that
guess
lead
we're
leg. If
past
she's going to keep
that, and
working
now
that
we're
lead leg
into,
over,
you know, they've,
she might
they've
get
had a little
somewhere.
back and forth with House of
Lovely
Black.
shot straight
I think
down
my
the middle,
big thing here is
31-19.
FTR since
Aldana
re-signing
seems
and
to be
staying in
getting
AEW,
just beating
they haven't
Rosa
done a
to the
lot. They had
punch
that
right now.
wicked match
A
with
lot more
the
open.
Bullet Club Gold and not
A
much
lot
else.
more
The House of
expansive
Black have been
from
fully booked
Aldana.
since day
Some
one.
lovely
Just saw Brody King lose
responsive
a
strikes
clean
there
to
by
Andrade.
Hosa. Good
Like,
counters. Leg kick
I
coming in. Look
need
at that
to mean
leg.
something. I need something
Bright
that matters.
reds
These
and
are
actually
talented
starting
people
to
with
buckle
really
as well.
strong gimmicks that aren't
Hosa
being
just
used,
got
so
an inside leg
I'm all
kick, and
for
that
it.
leg was
AEW
took
was
away.
the home of tag team wrestling. And
That
now
leg has
feel
been
like it's
chewed
gotten
up, man.
Very
So
sad.
she's leading 36 to 22. 22 leg kicks
But so
by
I did get
Hosa.
the
I want to
replay
see her
of the
keep working
belly
that
belly
leg.
suplex on the
The inside of the leg looks
ring
moody,
ramp
man.
as now we're setting up
Again, another leg kick coming in
a
by
table-ish,
Hosa.
some
As
plywood.
Aldana really has opened
something
out
or other.
more, a lot more expansive
some
with her
sawhorses.
strikes, but she's still behind by 15. Another leg kick, and
I said
again
not
that leg
sponsored by Home
buckles.
To
outside
be
leg
honest, I
kick,
don't even know why
inside
they're
leg
having a
kick.
street fight.
Oh,
Neither
another
do they.
inside leg kick. She has managed to get through, though.
If
There's
some
blood on the
factor in this
nose of
One of these women will
Hosa.
end up cosplaying as Mankind.
27 leg kicks.
Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout,
27
actually,
leg
Chris.
kicks have landed by Hosa in this first round.
Oh, look at she's smiling.
Lovely work there by Hosa, and but she has been clipped.
I still love
There's
that
a
the
lot
one
more
story
going
that I
upstairs
remember
by
is
Aldana.
Nicole
24
leading up
to the head
Jericho
compared to
shoot
16.
in the ring.
And she's backed up inside. Well, listen, it is about damage,
Wow, right
and
now I've
this
got
is where it gets a little bit
Mercedes
tricky
and
because
Diamante in control
Hosa's
of
nose
Willow the pillow.
is busted.
They cannot
but you
break.
can't
Oh
ignore
my
that
God!
leg. Look
This
at
is
that
why.
leg. That leg has
Again,
been
you gotta,
chewed
like,
up.
Some of the things.
And we're
wearing a
really
tie like a
zooming in
cape.
on it as well. I mean, it
There you
is.
go, Willow.
It is not in a good place. Add in the fact that
Yeah,
Hosa
man.
was
There's some
12
moments where you
significant
just
strikes
have to
ahead.
come up with a plan B.
I think
But
it's a Hosa
the
round.
ladies have trouble going through some.
Let
of
me
those,
know what you're
the
seeing.
tables and
Which
bullet
way
time.
do you think it's going? And
Pause.
if you've not dropped a
Double
like, leave a
pause
like.
on that.
It's greatly appreciated as we
Hey,
continue
don't worry,
working
just
our way
because if the lady
towards the
has a
main
hard
card.
time
We've
going
said
through your wood, it
we
might just
probably
be more
need to
you
be
than
on
her.
about 500
Just being honest.
by the time we get to that
Bends that
main
don't break.
card in order for us to get where we want to be.
It's funny how.
So if you are
Like Ali
watching
did, I didn't
and you've
expect
not
the
left a
hoop.
like,
I
leave a
was
like
waiting. I was waiting.
as we're
Rocker.
probably
It's funny how TJ
probably
loves
behind, probably a
death
touch
matches and
behind.
stuff, but get scared for his life. Well, I mean, it's one thing when you're putting
Right, we're
other
about to
people in
get
danger,
underway
opposed to
with
yourself.
round number 2.
He likes to
David
talk about
says,
that
shout out
action,
to you
never
coming
been
from
about that
Scotland.
action.
Thoughts on Ian Gary backing out?
What is
Well, apparently it was a
I
legit
don't know, bro. I'm gonna go find that action.
illness, wasn't it? That just got worse. Was it not
Kevin
pneumonia?
Kelly. Oh, we got thumbtacks!
Like he was not
As
feeling
Nick is
great,
taking
and
a
then
pause
it
for the cosmos,
progressed and got
We got
quite bad.
thumbtacks.
And there was just no way it was going to
That
happen.
is a
So
tasty burger.
I
up,
don't
Big Nick.
know if
As they
that
are
is
rubbing
legit or if it's an excuse, but
Statlander
Dana
face
seemed
into
to
the
be quite
thumbtack
happy with
bow.
it.
It's it's not
Shots
slowing
coming
down.
in
We
again.
got
Look at
time going on here.
Hosa putting these
And we had that
combos
spot
together
Willow
here,
tried to
going
put
upstairs,
Diamante
always
through.
finishing with a kick
Keep
to
the
the
wood.
legs as well.
Didn't work.
Looking for another leg kick there by Hosa.
Now we
Aldana
got a Canadian
edging
destroyer
forwards
in the
as
thumbtack.
Hosa backs up, circles round. Aldana again putting that pressure on.
Carnage.
Good work so
In honor
far
of
by
Mauro Ronaldo's
both women,
final broadcast
actually.
of
Making this a
boxing,
very
Paul Burrow,
competitive
his training.
outing.
Mamma
Really
mia.
just want to see Hosa just keep
What an
working
insane
on that
match
leg,
as we
keep
get a
working on
Texas
that leg. I
street
want to
fight.
see where she's going to get with that leg. We've already seen it's definitely getting chewed up. And she's coming in with some shots upstairs and then throwing the leg kick as well. She's finishing off her combos with that leg kick.
Diamante with the drop kick helping it out.
Both fighters in the center.
And stabs
We've got
back in the ring.
Aldana.
Oh!
Again. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
And a win. That's a weird spot.
Brilliant. How many has she landed now? 38.
Fair enough.
30 of just
And then
over
the
6
in the ring
minutes.
gets the win. Kind of
7 minutes.
simultaneously. But Statlander with the
Aldana putting the pressure on
clothesline.
Hosa.
I believe she had a
Hosa
chain
backing up
or
against the
barbed wire
cage.
or something
Aldana
around her
really
wrist.
unloading, but
But
Hosa
yeah, Statlander
throwing in some
picks up
counters.
the pin.
Uppercut
Her
coming
and
in there
Willow
by
are the
Aldana.
winners, even though Willow's still on the
Aldana,
floor.
when she's really expansive, really throwing and everything, she looks so good.
They're going to bring out.
She looks really, really good
viewers.
on that.
Copyrighted. You're
And
not allowed to use viewers
Hosa has
without
moved away from the edge of the cage. Aldana
If
again
some tacks are
moving
in this
forwards.
match, one of
Knee
these
coming to the
women will
body.
end up
She loses her foot in there, Hosa.
I know Nick read that. That's
Aldana
hilarious.
again moving forwards. Going
This
upstairs.
match is
Again,
bonkers.
none of these strikes
And
seem to
I
be
was
really
here for it. I
bothering
enjoyed the match. 100%.
Hosa. Like, she still
I
seems
didn't
to
mind
have
the match. It was all right.
her
It's
full
pretty
wits
fun.
about her. She still seems to be absolutely fine.
And again, I guess not to be overcritical.
So Aldana in the
center.
center. Another inside
we're in
leg
the
kick
back
there by
with Tony.
Hosa. Carol Hosa is super
Storm
underrated.
and
Very
Maria May.
technical approach, and damage is being done. Yeah, but Aldana's just looking really good with her striking at the moment.
There was definitely a few spots for
She's looking like the better striker in this round.
This match dedicated to
but some of those combos from Hosa in the early stages of this, it's going to be very interesting to see what the numbers look like.
Not for this particular
Great volume on both sides. I'm just going to the UFC website to have a look at the round breakdown. It's really damn close. It's 45-41 in this round alone in favor of Aldana. 45-41 significant strikes. 45-41.
I think it was going to be a
so at the moment, Aldana is taking this round. But we're seeing Hosa coming back with some big shots. For the eye test for me, if someone was to say who's winning this without looking at the numbers, I would have said Aldana. I would say it doesn't feel as close as the numbers suggest.
I thought we already had that.
It doesn't feel like it's a wide margin either.
KJ, tell me.
But I wouldn't have said that there was only 3 shots in it, but it is 49-46. Aldana coming forward, straight down the middle.
Rio does not have what it takes. But
how many leg kicks? 48 leg kicks. Look how bright red her legs are.
Contendership. How did that happen?
Her legs are basically radioactive
Rio
at
comes
this point.
back out of nowhere instantly to the top.
Her legs don't quite resemble that in real life, but certainly the inside of her left leg was glowing towards the end of the last round, and actually looks like there's maybe some swelling there as well.
Pretty much.
Some lovely shots coming in there by Aldana. Yeah, beautiful. And I think actually that's going to have extended the lead for her here. She's up by 5 at the moment, 57-52. The eye test to me says that Aldana takes that round. The numbers are supporting that she takes that round. I was just looking to see what I'm going to update to. She definitely landed more than that. But the commentators are saying, is this fight of the night? And I think it has to be.
It wasn't even the main.
I know the finishes have been absolutely brilliant, but the action here has been non-stop.
Oh my God!
I mean, all the time you've got them just throwing.
I got a quick little vignette.
Brilliant action.
Obviously, he's not done with
51 leg
yet,
kicks
so we'll
to 4.
There.
51 leg kicks to 4.
Coming to the ring.
90 significant strikes to 97. Wild, isn't it? I wouldn't suggest either have a wide margin, says Bob.
With Prince Nana.
Hosa is done in the next. Aldana will fight for your money, says Jobson. It's still showing as 57-52, but I really don't buy that because it was saying that as shots were landing. So unless there's maybe a little bit of lag or whatever, it's still saying 57-52 that last round in favor of Aldana. So here we go, round number 3.
I
reckon it's 1 round each. I think it's 1 round each.
Yeah, I mean,
lovely shot by Aldana.
Never even got a good way.
Now, let's go. Inside leg kick again.
Part of
that leg, though, even though it's been chewed up, it and has buckled at times, she's still able to put her weight on it. It's seemingly not limiting her movement.
In America.
I feel sorry for Hosa in a way. I mean, she's put a lot of work into that leg, and it's holding at the moment.
I didn't see Nigel's hair.
I think in this round, she needs to see the reward for the work that she's been putting in. Like, she needs to see, like, more laboured movement, and it's just not showing itself at the moment.
What the hell is this? I missed that.
So I could understand that being disheartening. If you've put so much work into that leg and it's still holding, I can see it being a bit disheartening, but at the moment, lovely work there by Aldana. At the moment, Aldana, live odds, minus 270.
He's going spooky for the game.
Hosa standing in the centre of a leg kick coming in. There's a lovely right hand. Bit of blood on the side of the head of Aldana. This fight is right there for either of these women. Another inside leg kick there by Hosa.
Wow,
both landing shots at the same time. Big overhand coming in, jab straight down the middle. Hosa unloading as Aldana moves forward. Jab there by Aldana. Inside a kick by Hosa. Wow, brilliant fight.
Please welcome
Really
to the
great
ring for
fight. This
nothing.
is two dogs
Yeah,
going
just another
at it.
random Brian Cage match, right? Like he comes out, stomps on
just
somebody.
really digging deep.
Where are we going? Where are we going? What are we going to do with it?
63.
I
It
wanna
is
see
her
Wardlow, Cage, and
personal
Hobbs
best. This is
together.
the most leg kicks that Hosa has landed in any
Full
fight.
nation.
Another leg kick comes in. Jab
how
there
do you
by
stop that
Hosa.
crew?
New
wanna
women's
see
UFC
Wardlow and Hobbs
bantamweight leg kick records. This is the most leg kicks
Oh, there you
ever
go. Up
landed
next,
in a
Eddie
women's
Kingston taking on
bantamweight
Daniel
fight.
Garcia. Eddie needs to
Shot
win.
coming
Game
into the
doesn't really
midsection
matter in
there
this
by
equation.
Aldana.
I'm
That seemed to
assuming Eddie
hurt
wins, that
Hosa.
Make the
Rosa
standings a little
is
more
getting
interesting.
clipped now. The fight just seemed to get
Was Andrade
taken
and
out of
Claudio
her with
part
that
of the
body
tournament
shot.
tonight? They will be.
Aldana, the
Or
crowd can
Andrade
sense
already
the
fought?
momentum has shifted. So
I can't
now
remember.
Aldana on the
It looks
front
like
foot,
Nigel just
blood
came back from
pouring
Turkey,
down. Look at the
getting
face
his-
of Hosa, blood pouring
I'll
down the
let you know
face,
when I see it, my
struggling.
guy. That's funny as
Aldana
hell.
is not
winner
moving
of Rio
forward
versus
with the
Rival States from the
ferocity
Yeah, I
that she
touched on that a
needed
little
to
bit,
here,
Damien.
but that body
Little
shot
surprised. I'm a little
really
surprised
changed this
again.
round in
I think
favor of
you kinda gotta
Aldana,
get a
but
little bit of a hierarchy going. And
she
you
can't find
understand
that
why
finish.
people are getting
She
these
can't find
opportunities.
that finish.
Rio comes back. Goes
She's
straight
not
to the
pulling
top.
the trigger.
Soraya has been in and out. She's been
And
kind of
Hosa is
absent,
still
to be
in this
honest.
fight.
Rio
If we
just
look at the
beat Ruby
numbers
Soho.
as well,
Now
she's
gotta
up
beat
45-36,
Soraya. Like, she's
Hosa.
beating
It was a
members
big
of
moment though, and there's
Tony's
lots of
former
blood
alliance
coming
that she
down the
doesn't
face.
speak of anymore.
Some of the markings, like
To get
there's
a
the
title shot with
bruise,
Rio.
the blood.
A
It looks
lot of that.
moody, man. It looks moody. Both of these, both of their faces are busted
It's funny, Tony
open.
talks about
Oh,
tips,
lovely little hook
tips.
shot. Right hook shot by
She's blue.
Aldana. Jab coming
again.
back by Hosa.
I'll let her
Straight
know.
down
I'll
the
let
middle
her know.
there by Hosa as well.
Down
She's
goes
been on the
dude.
back foot a lot in
What
this
about
fight,
Lebowski?
but she fights
Everybody
well off
do
the back foot.
Brian Cage. Oh wait,
Both
wrong
throwing
dude.
shots at the same
I
time.
am the
Inside
dude.
leg kick there
Come
by
on.
Hosa.
No,
Jab
what is
coming
that?
in by Aldana.
Brian Cage is a
Just
jobber
over
in
a
my
minute
eyes
to
at
go.
this point.
Hosa still
Well,
working
you
that
can't
leg.
Really be a jobber unless
Maybe
you do
that leg
jobs, and generally,
did prevent
when you see
Aldana from
Cage,
going in for the
9
kill.
times out of 10,
Perhaps
he
she's not
loses.
able to get the
Like, he just
movement
destroyed
quite
the
what
actual
she
jobber in the
needed.
situation.
Couldn't quite get
I'm
the
not the biggest Brian Cage
explosiveness
fan.
that she needed.
I feel like
Perhaps
at
it
times
did
I'd rather
pay
see him work
dividends
more like a
in
big
the
guy
end,
than a
but
lucha guy.
either way,
But he is
it's
big and
Aldana that's
imposing.
moving forwards.
If
It's
you poke him
Hosa that's on the
properly,
back
if he's,
foot.
like the muscle
Don't
behind
be
like
fooled by the
you know,
fact,
smart
though, that
mouth
it's
heel,
Hosa that's
it
moving
should
backwards.
work. I mean, you kind of tried
She's
that with
still
Swerve,
landing
but you haven't
a
done much
lot
with it.
whilst being
But I think
pressured.
the-
And actually, in
you know,
this round, it's 61
what's the
to
word for a
55.
jobber
The
that
crowd
actually
are going
wins?
crazy.
You know,
The
he
crowd
didn't
know
job
they're
matches.
watching one of the
You know, he's
best
become like the
fights
company filler.
of the year. This is so good. So good. They just are
As
going
I'm
at each
on
other.
commercial break,
They're both
if anyone
abs. I mean,
in AEW
honestly,
has a
look
type
at
of
Rosa's
clue,
face.
if anyone in AEW
Look at
has
her
a type
face,
of
and
clue,
she's still
they
battling
will
away
see
right now.
that
We got 3
they should
seconds
turn
left to
Willow
go.
heel
It's fantastic.
and give her the
It's
awesome
absolutely
bomb,
fantastic.
in Bush.
The crowd
that you told there.
rise
Yeah, I
to
can see
their
it kind
feet.
of. The problem with Willow is she's
That has
naturally
to be one
bright
of the
and
best
happy and
women's
bouncy.
fights
I
of the
feel
year.
like they could have pushed her
It has
as a
to be.
baby face.
It
You know,
was
you got someone that's Julia
absolutely
Hart, the champion.
brilliant. There's
You know,
a
you
new
build
record
Willow
set
up to get
for the
to
most leg
her,
kicks landed
because she's
in
so
a
bubbly and
women's
the crowd's really
bantamweight
behind her.
fight.
I thought she had a good thing going. And I thought Blue was a decent
77.
baby face for
It's
a couple weeks, and then they
164
started turning her,
significant
so
strikes to
could she
149.
do the awesome
There's
bomb
over
thing? Yeah, I just don't know.
300
Like,
significant
awesome bomb was
strikes
so naturally
in that
imposing.
fight.
Kind of had
They
that
are
angry
both
vibe on her.
busted
Put it
open.
nicely. And,
Blood pouring down the face.
yeah, I don't know.
Rosa has got a horrible black eye.
Oh, there's Brian
Blood
Cage in the
all
back
coming
cutting a
down
promo.
here. She's got a crimson mask.
So random on the
Aldana's
timing of
leg
this.
was chewed up at the end of the first round. You can imagine what it's like at the end of the third. How she was
Not
still
a
able to
jobber,
put weight on it,
definitely
I've got
not a winner.
no idea.
Yeah, he's just like
She
a
got
filler.
kicked
He's like
in the
filler
leg,
back,
the
right? Like, he
same
doesn't do a
leg,
job,
77
but he just,
times in the
you know,
space
he
of
just-
15
He's
minutes.
put in nothing matches.
I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. The numbers here are just
Keith Lee shows
incredible.
up.
Who wins it? I don't
Looks
know.
like he wants to have a chat
I
with
feel
Brian
like-
Cage. We might get Keith Lee versus Brian
I don't
Cage.
know, because if you take damage into account, like Usyk got a lot
Claudio
of
beat
damage.
Andrade. That's right. Sorry. Thank
And
you,
she
T-Money.
was
Holy
constantly
shit.
on the back
So we
foot.
have had the Claudio.
I think it was
beating
1-1.
Andrade match.
Going into the thirds, according to to
As
the
Eddie
numbers,
Kingston, the Mad
Hosa
King comes
won
touring.
by 8 significant
He was
strikes.
much
It's
better in
so
Impact.
close.
Yeah.
8
he's
significant
more
strikes
of a
when it's like
badass. Speaking of badass.
67 to 59.
Oh, I was going to say,
Don't
well,
forget, the
speaking of
judges don't
filler,
see these numbers.
Pause.
So,
well, I'll at least say
I
that
don't
take
know.
the Mad King here, but
I
yes,
don't
no, 100%. The dude abides 100% of what you were saying before.
29
And
28.
as an ordained minister in the religion of Dudism, peace be with you, and also
goes-
with you, dude.
Aldana
you
gets
go.
it. All three
Jesus.
judges
Went
went 29 28 to Aldana.
I smite me, almighty
numbers
smiter.
suggest that it was actually Hosa that should have got the
I
nod
got
on that
smited.
one.
There is a big thing going on in the IWC. There is a lot of
It was a
promo
war.
time in the ring. It's just straight matches
it was
over
amazing.
and over and over. I definitely see it. Yes, that is.
It was
I would say
amazing.
factual.
Irene
I don't know how you
Aldana
feel about
wins by unanimous decision.
I agree with MD right here saying, why does this show feel longer than it is? That's really what it is.
She's one of the toughest challengers in my
You
whole
want
career.
Tony to
Do you know,
actually
it's such a
have
shame
backstage promos,
that
have
it's
storylines,
unanimous
have
and all that
everything,
because
but
it doesn't
you can't-
do the
you
fight
can't manage to
justice.
connect the two. I can do one or I can do the other. I can't do both.
I genuinely didn't
Right.
know. Said it was 29-28. All three judges. I genuinely didn't know
Nick
what
has
they were
Butterfinger.
about to
Yes, I
say.
do.
That's how close it was.
Nobody gets my butter.
Nobody lays a finger on my
I
Butterfinger.
didn't have a clue. I mean, the judges all seem to be in agreement.
Gage is
But
the first
as we said,
Boston
round
Street
three
Fighter,
numbers
uh-huh.
say that it was Hosa that landed 67
He's more
shots to
like road
Aldana's
rage or something like that.
59.
Willow can take
Stand-up
an
war between
example
Hosa and
with Bayley's
Aldana.
heel turn.
Such a
I
good
just don't
fight.
feel like
Both ladies
Bayley had
left it
established
all in
years
the
of being the
octagon.
babyface hugger. Willow has not put that.
I
Does
think
not have that
that
resume.
if you look
to
at
turn her
Aldana
again.
being
Like, I
on the
feel like-
front foot,
I feel like Sky
and
Blue
if you
should
look
have
at
just been a good babyface for a year.
the
for a year and a
significant
half,
strikes and then
where
the
you turn everybody,
significant
you
strikes,
turn
that body
everybody.
shot,
With
that
no
body
build
shot
to
was
it. So I don't
really
care that she
significant.
turned
It
because I
changed
didn't
the
know what she
momentum
was.
of
I
the
like
fight
Sky Blue. I
momentarily.
feel like you kind of honestly built to
You know,
that.
some
I
of
think
these
if you
shots
just
look
turn
really good by
Willow heel, I
Aldana,
know
and what
Christian,
came
you
back
just wanna say
were
right
leg
on
kicks,
everything,
which
but
didn't look
you're
as
wrong,
good.
my guy.
So even though the
No, if
numbers
they
are
just randomly
with
turn Willow heel, it's
Hosa,
not going to work. It'll go over like
some
the
of
other
the
Willow
more
with Jeff Hardy.
eye-catching
Just-
shots
no,
were
don't do that.
definitely
Don't
with
ever do that. We
Aldana.
don't speak about that.
Damage,
Well, again, like,
tricky because both were really damaged.
Kind of built to the blue thing.
I just think it was
But
such a
my
hard one to
argument
call.
is,
I'm not
like,
going to say it's.
Sky Blue
I'm not going to
just
get
left the
on.
company.
I'm
How
not going to
long
say
was
it's
she
a
in the
robbery.
company before
I
they
think there'll
started
be
turning
people that will
Maybe
say it's a
2 months.
robbery. I'm not
Like,
going to
me,
say it's a
you gotta
robbery
let people,
just because I think it's so
establish who they
close. I
are
would have been
before
happy with
turning.
like a draw.
and even Willow. I mean,
But
Willow's
if
been around a
either
little
of
bit
them had
longer.
took it,
Let
then
her
you
run
know.
out the
I think
babyface. Let
the
her
one
be a
thing I
babyface
don't
for a
like is the
while.
fact that
This
it's
way, when she does turn,
unanimous.
it matters.
My guy
I don't
Garcia's
like
in
the
the
fact
ring right
all
now.
three
He's doing
judges
coming
scored
for
it the
how
same
long? You
because
still
I
can't
think
tell
you can
me
definitely make an
what
argument
he
for
is at
Hosa
this
getting the
point.
win.
Well,
Like, there's-
yeah,
I
So
get what you're
had it
saying,
been
but
a
there's
draw, I would have been happy. I
they
feel sorry that
fucking
Hosa's not got
ride the
anything
fence as
from
much
that
as
at
they
all.
can, so I'd rather
It's not
them at
even a
least
split.
go one way.
It's not
then
even a
go
majority
no way.
decision. It's a unanimous decision. So I feel sorry
But,
for
by
her.
the
but
way, I'm taking Danny Gage
this is the
he
third
has to
game.
win this. If he loses this, I believe he's theoretically, mathematically out. And like
Yeah.
you said, even if he wins, it doesn't mean he's going to win it all.
Joe
At least
Rogan
makes
said
it interesting.
sometimes you
Make
see
it
a
interesting.
fight
Make it
where,
make
yeah, look, she's limping.
Make the
Aldana's
last
limping
action
now.
count.
Now
Jay
that the
Lethal
fight's
and Mark
over.
Briscoe, who have been
That's look at that
mathematically
nose
eliminated,
as well.
and
The
still had
nose is
matches
like
after they
3
beat us
times
over
the
head
size it
with. They're
normally is.
eliminated.
Yeah, make it matter.
Right.
Joe Rogan said that
Garcia
is
working the
a
leg.
fight of the
You
year.
see this
It was,
apron
do
spot.
you know what?
It's
And do you know, that is the
broke.
fight
Right
this
now,
card
they're on the
needed.
apron here.
And I think it
What's this
arrived
spot?
at the right time.
He's got him by
Because-
the fucking belt.
We've had a few early stoppages, and there's been some brilliant
Don't
finishes
look
tonight.
Yeah,
But
right.
we needed a fight that really got
that
the
did not
juices going.
look
It's cool to
It
see
did
a
not look
finish.
good or safe.
But the problem in the
then
finish,
you got
certainly an early
Coke,
finish, is
Yup,
that then
yup,
you have to sit
'cause there's
around
a
for ages and wait for the
thriller.
next fight, and you get video packages and everything. It's nice to
No,
have that
that
time
was
to
just
chat,
Sloppy,
have a bit of
sloppy.
breathing space. But this card
Like, again, it's
needed a
gonna look-
best of
What I
the
thought
year.
is, like, you see
It's
Eddie
exactly
grab.
what we needed at
I mean, sell him
maybe
leg,
the
but
perfect
yeah, it
time.
didn't-
So
It It was
Yeah,
his
really
planted
enjoyed
foot that
that.
was I was concerned by.
Really
When you
enjoyed that.
yank the
I
one
just
leg and the
tweeted
other
you
leg
Tony
planted,
Storm's
you worry about popping a
backstage
knee, right?
segment to
Right,
see
well,
whenever.
hashtag,
Oh, okay.
This match is
Thank
brought to
you.
you by
I am a
Woo
big fan of Tony
Energy
Storm.
and Woo Wings.
So I
Woo
will
Wings.
definitely check that out.
I was saying Woo word.
Well, I was saying Woo Words. You fucking beat me to
I will definitely check that out. But
it. Well, that's 100% what
I've
they
got
just
a few
need to
bits and bobs,
advertise
actually.
anytime with Ric Flair. I'm
catch
saying
up on
Woo Words.
that. Yeah, wow,
Every time he
amazing,
comes out and does a
amazing,
promo
amazing.
about the young girls
This
that you
is
could
one
have.
rare
You got
all
Woo Words.
amongst
Woo Words.
top
Woo
MMA
Words.
said
Woo
Saying Woo
Jobson.
Words.
Definitely not a robbery, says
Yes.
Paul.
Sloppy
What are the
jalopy.
judges smoking? Hosa won the first
KJ, I
round
see your point
100%.
about Willow.
Yeah,
However,
they
Jeff
gave her
Jarrett
the
is
first
trouble.
round. I think didn't all three go 29-28?
Not gonna lie, you had me in the first
So
round.
it wasn't
Nice transition,
30-27.
Corey.
So I think
Hard
they gave her the
transition.
first round.
We're making a
And
right
then they
turn.
gave Aldana round
Yeah.
2, round 3.
See, part of me, there's a part of me, especially because we do this, that I hope for that kind of bullshit.
Oh, we
I'm
read
like,
that one.
you know, as a
Sonny,
wrestling
shout
fan,
out to
don't do
you.
it. As a podcaster, oh, please give me that much to talk about.
Oh, okay.
My-
I wondered what the hell that was. All of
my
a sudden, we just
dietitian,
had
my doctor, all
Prince
are
Charles,
saying,
or King
no,
Charles
don't do that.
image on. I was like, what's this? Is he
No,
fighting?
no.
What's going on? Is this going to be a
Fucking blood pressure
major
will go through the
announcement
fucking roof with that.
for UFC
But
300?
no, I get what you're saying.
But they were like,
It
it's
would
fitting
be
that there was a
just-
new king
to me, that is
over
the
across the
fucking
pond
WCW
because there's a
of
look at this
WCW
video
moves you could
package.
do.
What the hell? Because there's a new king in the welterweight division, so
I'm
we're
in picture
seeing
in picture
some
right
of
now. I'm
the
getting the trailer for Iron Claw, which I'm
some of the
actually excited to see.
victims.
So
Yeah,
the
yeah.
wrestling
Do you reckon someone was proud when they put these
I
together?
don't even know if I want to call
Okay.
it. The other one
I
wrestling
do
movie
love how
was,
awfully
Ready to
bad
Rumble.
these are, by the
This
way.
last
These
real
video
wrestling movie outside of
packages.
well, actually, the wrestler. with
Some of
Mickey
the
Rourke.
imagery that's
that
in there, you know, you think
I
about
remember
the money that
people who aren't
UFC has
wrestling
got,
fans
right?
getting
They
excited
could
to
get the
watch.
best of the best of the best to
Yeah,
make
I
their
think,
video packages. Yeah, we
yeah,
get all
wrestling
these
got a lot
weird,
of
like,
praise.
look at
We got a
this.
lot of praise for the wrestler. But we haven't had like
Look
a
at this.
serious wrestling movie in a while.
He's just
and I
sat
think
there
this is nice.
with a
Now there's
smile on
rumors
his
of a Ric
face,
Flair
a bit
one.
of fire in the
Well,
background.
and
I reckon that would take
one
all of
that's
half
more
an
a
hour to make
biopic
that.
than anything. Like the wrestler was all
I feel like
kayfabe.
I'm
That was,
watching like
you know,
a
Ricky the Ram
YouTuber
does not exist.
that's
in
kind
real
of,
life.
you know, got a little bit of
versus
editing
you
behind
got
them. They're not
Ron
like
Eric,
complete novices.
and that was
But
their story.
considering the millions
Yeah,
and millions and millions
Eddie
that
gets slapping the
UFC
shit out
have
of that
got,
poor kid.
those video
Garcia's
packages
a
are wild,
Example
man.
of a guy that needs
They've had some
Ring of Honor to
pretty
be
good
himself. Like he can go down to Ring of Honor and
animated
thrive.
ones in the past
and
as well. They're
compete
quite
against
well
other young
known for
talent
their
opposed to having this grown-ass
outlandish
man
video
hold his back.
packages.
He could be a Ring of Honor
There's
world
been some
champion.
pretty fun
Yeah.
ones
Believe it,
before.
like, if you
I
did
remember
Ring
like
of Honor,
one
like
with,
NXT,
with
Carmelo,
Cowboy
like,
and Connor, which was really
yeah.
fun.
He could 100% be your Carmelo
Leave the
Hayes.
king's name out of
Right.
your mouth. He's not my king. He's not yours, says Welsh Cowboy.
Yeah, Keyshawn right in on the
James
story.
said
Yeah,
UFC needs
let's
to take
go.
notes off WWE
Right.
ads to video
Garrett,
packages.
You all knock it off.
Yeah, you think they would? I
Honestly
don't mind that
speaking,
Aldana
anything
one said,
very,
Wolfman Sam,
publicly
both
traded
women
company.
left everything on the
I don't
table.
think anybody suggested he
Congratulations
should.
for such an
So,
epic
well,
performance.
Should you have any
What's that?
single wrestler right now carry a publicly traded
So,
company? I think the closest
yeah,
you
it's
could get to
been
that
it's
would
been
have
fun,
been
man. It's been
Roman
pretty
Reigns
wild.
before
We've
you got
one
your
fight left.
Randy Orton's, your AJ Styles,
on
your
the
Cody's,
prelims
all of that,
and
but
nothing but
outside of
main
that,
cards after
even
that, my
during
friends.
the Thunderdome era,
Nothing
it
but
was
main
still touch
cards,
and
and
go.
we are going to bring that main
No, but I
cards
think that's when wrestling
We're
was
gonna
kind
cover that main
gets at
cards
its weakest. Like
in
when you were
full
riding a Roman
80p,
Reigns as the backbone of everything.
just like God
it's a
wants.
tough one, right? You look at what they're doing
For
now. Of
80p.
everywhere you look, there's people carrying. it as a
I'm
company,
surprised
right?
by Hosa.
So,
Great
like,
game plan for her
Eddie
with
being
the
face,
leg kicks
poster
to
boy,
end
I
the
don't think it would ever be
combinations
the case.
most of the time.
Well, and
Aldana
even
is
then, you
tough.
still have a guy like you were saying.
I hope she gets
carrying
better at
everything
checking
when it comes
those
to
leg
company.
kicks.
MJF's the guy doing that right now when it comes to AEW. You're seeing how big
Trump
he's getting
is 77. He is in good
Yeah,
nick.
because
Well,
again,
he'll
when
be
you
coming
have,
out, won't
especially
he? I
like a
don't.
Roman,
Or
MJF
will
can't
he
go or
watch
he's
all
not
of the
there, the
main
show feels
cards?
less than. And
He normally
that's
gets an
the tricky
entrance,
part,
doesn't he?
right?
He normally
Ed
brought
Jones
out
talking
like
the fuck out of
comes
his
down
fist.
where the
This
fighters
kid is
come
gonna be
down.
sore tomorrow.
He
He's
is
gonna-
apparently in
He's
attendance.
just like liver shotting him and everything.
Wow.
Shows
no way.
before. It's no
Okay, well,
It's not out of the ordinary.
Well,
But,
some people like
he is,
MD Emily are coming
expected
to
to
the
be in
defense,
attendance.
ready to rumble, which
No
good on
one
you.
wants to
It
work
was
as a
great.
video
It's funny,
editor
but it's
because
literally
UFC
taking the
is
piss
a
out of wrestling
MAGA
fans. That's all it
organisation,
is. That
says
whole movie
JP.
is just like wrestling
I'd
fans are
imagine
dumb.
there's MAGA video
Right.
editors out there.
The woohoo.
I'd imagine
The
that they
wooings.
could find
The
someone.
wooings.
Listen, money talks. Money talks. All of a sudden, people's
I called
political
it
beliefs
dance.
could very
Well, Larry,
easily get
that's not
bought.
exactly, you didn't need a
He's
crystal
taking
ball.
a play out of
talks.
Christian's
Listen,
playbook.
here's a load
He
of
did the
money.
thing. He did the thing.
You like
Your
MAGA now?
magic 8 ball is Danny Garcia going to do his gimmick?
Right, Jacoby
Right.
in action next against Menafield.
Danny's
So
not
it's going to have to go some to be as good
I hope the next
as
wrestling movie
that
they
last
make
fight.
should be about wrestling legend Bruno
So
Sammartino.
fight number 7,
Interesting.
Menafield
I
versus
think you're more
Jacoby.
likely to
We
get
haven't
a
broken
Ric
this
Flair
one
or
down.
Hogan before you get a Bruno.
We were still
I want to
recovering.
see the Hulk Hogan battle.
I feel beat up
Starring
after that last fight.
Terry Bollea.
If you are
Brought
watching
to
and
you
you've not
by
left a
Terry
like, leave a
Bollea.
like. I know we keep
Directed
banging on
by
about
Terry
it, but we
Bollea.
have little
Produced by Terry
check marks
Bollea.
I want to see
And
where
executive
we know if
producer
we're on
Jimmy
track
Hart.
or not.
Yeah,
Being
right.
around 500, over 500 by the time we get to the main card. 25 minutes to go, but we might be there or
he came
thereabouts,
right.
but another little tickle certainly would help. So if you are watching and you've not left a like, leave a
So
like.
respectfully.
Be
You
greatly
can't tell where I'm coming
appreciated.
from. You only got one eye.
So next fight, Menafield against Dustin Jacoby. Menafield's
right now, crawling the ropes,
7-3-1
grabs
in
the
the
rope.
UFC. Is on a 3-fight win streak.
As
Not the best gas tank.
I
That's
like
a
that though
big
with
talking
Garcia
point
still
about
using the
Menafield.
5 count,
Does
just
gas
stomping
out.
in the back
Big
of
power.
Eddie here. He
Slows
gets it running
during the
back
fight.
already.
Diverse striking. Decent subs though. If he gets taken down, he can definitely find a submission. Will probably
So
to
whoever
keep this
loses here
on
is
the feet though,
mathematically
because as we
eliminated.
said, decent striking. He's got a good jab on him as well. Wrestling wise, not the strongest. It's that gas tank that's the big talking
Grapevine
point.
ankle lock is
So
what I have right now.
Menafield is the underdog at plus 200. Only 28% of people on Tapology have gone with Menafield. Dustin Jacoby,
love Eddie.
7-4-1 in the UFC. One is last fight back in August. He's a kickboxer with decent takedown defense. Good leg kicks, good gas tank,
Nice.
Muay Thai,
we do not
rounds, well-rounded with good volume as well. Looks for finishes, good counters, works well in the pocket, works well at range. There's a lot to like about Jacoby.
No, I take
He
offense
is
to that.
minus 245 favorite. 72% of people have gone with him. I've gone with him as well. So I've
Larry,
got
I see
Justin
your comment.
Jacoby
I'm not
winning
gonna
this.
click on it because I
Age-wise,
think what you
you've
think
got
is going to be
Jacoby at
unbiased is
35, you got Menafield
not
at
gonna be unbiased, and
36,
what's
so
actually
Jacoby
gonna
has
be unbiased,
just got
you're
that
not gonna like.
slight advantage on the age. And
Yeah, no, we
Rich,
got
both
documentaries
exactly the
about that
same, both
topic,
are
and,
orthodox. You can see that Jacoby has got the
it's not
volume
a- it's not a
advantage,
good story, it does not
5.4
have a good
compared to
ending, so-
3.8.
Yeah.
But
I got a
accuracy
piece of
is
shit.
with
It's not
Menafield.
like the- yeah, it's not like the Iron
64%
Claws,
for
you know.
him compared to only 49%
Yeah.
for Jacoby. But
But,
yeah,
again, somebody had a
there's a
choice
lot
and
to
one
like
matter,
about
someone didn't
Jacoby.
have
He's
this
got
and
good
one or the
calf
other.
kicks, looks for finishes,
Definitely,
great counters,
Yeah, I couldn't imagine.
works well close, works well at
in time.
distance.
I mean,
As you
you
said, he
have guys like
manages
The
that
Undertaker coming on
range
stage,
well.
you know,
But
he's still
probably
one of
the
the best
big
guys I
one
ever worked
is the
with.
gas
It's
tank.
such a hard thing to deal with.
Menafield's,
Great
there's a
wrestler,
good chance
terrible.
he'll gas out. But
But,
you
yeah,
won't get that with Jacoby.
I
He's
think
got
I
a
made
great
my
gas
point
tank on him.
and known enough on that.
So, ninth most significant strikes in a light heavyweight history.
Eddie reaches the
Dustin
rope.
Jacoby is
Paul
ranked 50th
Giamatti has Paul Heyman perfect.
in
Let's
this
go.
division. He's the third highest
100%.
strike rate in UFC light
It's a
heavyweight
Paul Heyman
history.
movie. The fucking
And he
history of the
came
ECW.
through Dana White's Contender
right?
Series.
The backseat shit with that.
Puff Dutch said Covington's
Who's
only
Tommy
chance
Dreamer?
is on the ground. I think if he can get brave
Tommy Dreamer
and
plays
stand
Tommy
up,
Dreamer.
he will be
Yeah, like
slept.
who can play Tommy Dreamer? Oh.
Karma for Colby said chased. For talking about Leon's dad, Colby will
Eddie's
pay
still in
tonight.
He's still
Mark
alive.
this comment.
Spin it back
Have
fist.
a good night. All said chased 777.
Wow.
Colby is a wuss.
Then he
Lost to
picks up the
Usman,
win.
and Leon will put him in a spliff.
Kingston at least cares.
He's going to smoke
Not like
him.
Moxley.
Well, let's
Yeah, I
see
mean, I
what's,
think
where we
what I
are with the
would
votes.
alter
We've
that
had
to
just
that
over
is,
1,000
Eddie does a
votes.
good amount of stuff.
So just over
He believes that
1,000
he's
votes,
a battle. Eddie looks like he's
1,134
gonna grind.
votes. Who
And that's the way
wins
it should be.
and how?
Eddie
So
can have a
Leon
match
by
that is
finish,
compelling without no disqualification.
52%. Leon by decision, 13%.
Give
So
us
we've had
ECW
1,100
title.
votes, and 65% of you
There's a lot
are
of. I
saying
mean, there would
that
be a
it's
lot of
Leon
good
that's going to come away with the
moves
victory
and
tonight.
stories and stuff.
So 65% of
crazy
you are
American.
leaning towards
So
Leon.
that's what makes
Colby,
pro wrestling great,
21%,
because almost
and
every
by
premium live
finish,
event
and
feels like a
15%
movie.
by decision. So 36% of you with Colby.
We still have 20 minutes on the
So
clock.
definitely there's people on both sides
Yeah,
of the
I mean,
fence
What
here.
else is left?
And you can understand
Well, we still got
why.
Brian
It's a
back.
really
Brian Brody.
interesting main event. It's
Oh,
a
fuck.
big main event as well. And our main
I forgot
cards,
that as we're in
our
commercial
final
break right
5 fights coming up after this.
now. Movies.
Right, here we go then. Menafield against Jacoby first.
Cena.
Menafield's
Mark
got good
Wahlberg
size
just
to him,
offset
hasn't
Mark
he?
Wahlberg as Tommy
3
Dreamer. Yeah,
fight
no.
wins.
Cena.
Jacoby is